And we're here. Welcome to Biter Battle number 10, the Royal Rumble. Hashtag professional. Thank you very much for being here. If you're part of the live stream, I'd like you to know that all the follows, the tips, the bits, the subscriptions, and all that support is shut off for the time being. Just to let you know that I do see them all. So thank you for all that support. Also, if you're looking at this later on the video on demand on YouTube, just to let you know that I've got my ads shut off, so consider supporting me on Patreon, and the link is down below in the chat. Thank you very much for that. All right, so Biter Battle number 10 is very different than the previous ones. Before we had set amount of players and teams and agreed, and team balance was on. This one, that is right out the window. And it's two teams, the Comfy folks and Colonelwill's folks. And apparently it's going to be a giant battle royale, a Royal Rumble, as it were. So uneven teams, as many as folks can throw at it. We already have the map that will be used today. And I think the teams may have already gotten started. I may be just a little bit late to the game. But my partner in crime today is none other than the great JD Plays. So let's bring him in here. Where you started. Hey. What are you doing?
Starting the match.
Are you busy?
No. I'm streaming. You're late.
I'm late. Yeah, I'm about to show everybody the map, and then we're gonna a quick view of the map, and then we're gonna get on there. The voting has already been done, and
the game plan.
So this is the map. Very quick view,
which is something I don't have.
And then we're gonna go back to that scene really quickly, so we don't give anything away to the competitors. And then we're going to jump in the game, because I am late.
Yep, you're late. You're started without you.
Started just a little bit before I did, so I will jump in just a moment. Yeah, that's a very zoomed out view than we usually have. Let me bump my Factorio 1 version. All right. Well, man, thanks for being here. It's good to talk to you again.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you too, mate. Yeah, you're late and shit's happening. So the rules for this one.
Mm-hmm. Do you know them? Is it just uneven teams and off we go?
Uneven teams, in theory. Will's allowed to bring his whole workforce, and the Comfy is allowed to bring potentially up to 50 players.
Wow. 50 randos.
Well, 50 people from Comfy server. They do have a dedicated admin team.
Yep.
So hopefully people are listening. Hopefully. We all know how this stuff goes.
Mm-hmm.
But supposedly blueprints were not allowed. It was meant to be disabled.
Oh, okay.
But then I've seen a very large blueprint already dropped in by Will's team. So I don't know whether something broke or Will's been hard at work. Somebody's been hard string manually.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm going to send Will a squad stream invite. I don't think there's another partner that is streaming on YouTube that is part of this event that I could send to, but I think we at least get part of that.
No. I decided to go with good old YouTube this time.
Right.
But something different.
Yeah. May as well try it. Comfy. There we go. And I need to look up the password. I do have that. Hang on.
Now, I don't have Comfy's Discord.
Me either. I just saw you ask that in the general chat. Do you have the password?
I do. It is
Can you
hidden away in one of these many Discords.
Right. I'm also looking for it as well.
There. Clown Town. Paste. Done.
Cool. Okay, so we have a we have a clarification in my chat that said, oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's switch over. All right, we're in. Here we go. It says it was originally yes, then no, then yes, then no, and after some time, someone stopped reading. I thought they allowed it in the end. Imported blueprints are not allowed. Stu's building from scratch, but that's different than what we're seeing here. So let me join.
Yeah, I'm definitely, considering how much he placed out at once, it was some sort of blueprint stream. Would be my assumption.
Right.
Obviously not in game to confirm one way or another, but yeah.
Okay.
So Will's got science up and running.
All right, so we are in. Looks like a lot of the map has already been uncovered.
Oh, yeah.
And the initial starting area looks pretty fertile, I guess is a good word.
Not enough iron. Definitely not enough iron.
Yeah, well, 2 patches. Yeah, one is perfect size. That 70K on the on one side is perfect for a burner city, and then the other one is 600K.
Exactly what Comfy did.
Yes, that's well done. That is a good strategy. I support that strategy. And then having the bigger one to support the other on the other side to support the iron smelting. That's great.
And we've already got biters in Colonelwill's base.
Oh wow, it's true. And Mike's
Comfy's
on his heels.
throwing lots of little packs.
So it is 22-9 at this moment. And let me just take another gander at the water. Not too much water. So that's how. Ooh, no water really at all in the starting area, except for the circle.
The right amount. There's just a little bit placed out, just a tiny enough. So for oil, or if you want to run power,
Yes.
off not the shoreline.
Mm-hmm.
It's the perfect amount. I would call it.
Oh, and look, I already see some teams going, squads within teams, because there's Thymie defense and Brad Cool is power. On the comfy side. So I guess Colonelwill grabbed his customary north position. So it looks like these guys are moving along. Let me alt and get that turned on before I forget. And looks like the walls have already been pulled up.
Yeah, and Comfy already has automation going. They've got belts being made from Burner City. We've got some green circuits going out. We've got science automated. Will still looks like he's firmly in Burner City and handcrafting.
And for
that's
this,
the biggest problem when you go that many players. You've got 22 players all fighting to get some sort of resources.
let me put the time up on my screen. 2013. 20.
16, 32. What's that? 48 smelters. 48 smelters making iron over 22 players. That's not a lot of spare iron.
Yep. So it looks like Reboot Your Mind is already out there to try and grab another, start taking advantage of that 8.6 million out there.
Yeah, I when I saw these guys go down, I'm like, are they a forward operating base? Are they on combat?
But
with
no.
a build or die sort of strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it's just randomness of everybody's got a different plan and everybody's going to hopefully mesh together and make something beautiful.
Right.
Or
And
it's going to crash and burn.
Or, I mean, there's something to be said by just throwing lots of bodies at a problem, right? So.
Yeah, organized bodies tend to do better.
Right. But maybe that southern operating, that forward operating base will kind of attract will kind of take away the fact that they won't have to really defend the southern part of the main base for a while. Maybe that'll get eaten. So
eaten and defended, yep.
Eaten and or defended, right? And there is okay. I'm kind of liking this because there is an oil patch pretty close by.
Yeah, there's a nice close one, and then there's one a little bit further out.
Yep.
Perfect for one for defending and one for actually processing of oil and
yeah. Might see some blues. I like it.
I figure this match is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be over and done with within an hour with just chaos.
Yeah.
Or this could go for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, it could go for a little while.
Yeah. There we go. We've got South throwing packs again. Like, somebody in Will's team's thrown... Oh, they just threw another couple. Like, 2 packs, 4 packs. Big numbers. Whereas South's team is actually throwing packs. Not in reasonable numbers, but definitely something that Will's going to have to worry about. That's a cop. Okay. What is that? That's gears, that's belt, that's inserters. Oh, that's green science, that's red science.
Look at Will's blueprint and how many red.
That's a lot of red and
That's a lot of red. Wow. Yeah, green's not researched yet. Okay, let me look and see if there's anything down. I don't think that's build from memory. That's definitely a blueprint that's there.
Actually, that has to be some sort of blueprint because there are filter inserters. Filter inserters with the recipe set.
Right.
You cannot set the recipe on a ghost inserter.
Right. Well, they've got a small science build that's ready to go with ammo and the whole shebang, so it's good.
Yeah, Will's blueprint we've seen before. It's the classic one he's used multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Makes lots and lots of science. Has it make everything? No. This one doesn't look like it has his make everything built into it. No, so that's just science. Oh, Stu's out with a pistol. Out with a pistol, defending the base. Yep. And Comfy has... Well, they're making iron, they're making gears. No, they're not making gears.
What is he
They're almost
saying
making
here?
gears.
Oh, someone just specified a pillbox location. I think probably Geeson could move that out a little bit farther. Probably what I would do is do... Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. We've got some biters running in. Should be able to handle this pretty easily.
Go for the penguin. Go for the penguin. Turn for the penguin. Oh, beautiful.
Is he AFK?
Oh,
He's AFK.
He's AFK.
Oh, no.
He woke up.
30 health.
So there's lots of little amounts of packs going out. Nothing to write home about, but enough to keep some sort of pressure on Will.
Wake up, penguin. That's funny. Here's what he's going to do. He's typing to me when he's going to get some more. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So copper looks like it's doing better than iron in Will's base. At least a little bit more copper on the belt.
Well, Comfy has automated with a hand-fed science. So they've got 40 packs and counting up, sitting in a box. Unfortunately, their actual science production little lab thing is running a bit behind. But, you know, going for the early stages. Like, we can't see both tech trees, but I'm willing to be I'm willing to bet Comfy is ahead at this point.
Yeah, Riley. Heavy armor. Colonelwill sending spies. Oh, look, who's the visionary putting up this power on Colonelwill's side? That is Doom, Domitez, and Doom 993. Look at that, Devil Dude.
It works for a change.
Wow.
I'm guessing Kraus is not here, or no, Kraus is here. Kraus is here.
He's been reassigned.
It looks like he's on minor duty.
Yep, he's on minor duty or burner duty. Looks like a little bit of a weird power assembly 2. But I don't know. The speed run build is way tighter than that, so I have a little bit of a weird eye for power.
But at the end of the day, you either need to put power. You need to either put pipes between every boiler or every steam engine.
Right.
Or no, because you've got small power poles, so they just don't reach. So,
Yeah.
no matter what, you need to put pipes somewhere. This is slightly larger,
Yep.
but uses less pipes.
Yep.
And,
there's a staggered... There's a way that the speedrunners will do a staggered build, like every other one will have a pipe in between the steam engines. That I used to do, but I would always screw up. Or I'd get off one. So I just said put a pipe in between every steam engine, and I'm done.
Oh, we got Biters and Will's base. They're going to go. They're dead. They're very dead.
So their threat level
is going up fast.
Yeah. Evo 8% already versus 1.
So Comfy is spread out. They haven't kept everybody at home base, which is what Will's done. They've got one forward operating base in the west, another one in the south, and then a bunch from the state at home. And I think I really like that strategy. With this many players, going and claiming those areas early on.
Right. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. They could even operate independently if they have water, coal, iron, and copper, which they kind of do, except from that on that west side. That mixed ore patch will be trouble to extract enough iron and copper out of it, but they've got everything else. Is that a patch of stone? No. Yep, and they got stone on that mixed patch. So yeah, they should be good. That southern forward operating base looks really good. I pushed their evolution to 25% death to them.
Okay. Overconfident much. Will already has a problem with, it looks like not enough coal. Nice. Coal's coming in slowly.
There we go. More flasks to the biters. So Will elected to skip the initial push of flasks.
Oh yeah, there's no way you could rush with this. There's just too many people to coordinate.
Right. So I think
with this many people, like, he's really good with a team of 10 to do that early rush.
Right.
If he took 10 to do an early rush and send 10 out to just go start doing something else in another patch, maybe.
Yeah, I'm okay with I'm actually okay with that strategy because, if you can just kind of survive this early rush up to 20% and get your base up and running, you should be in a better position once you get your science and your stuff going. And so far, they've been able to quickly put down their pillboxes and defend off all of this initial stuff. So
they were actually really lucky. They started with a good amount of gun turrets on the map.
Oh, really?
Q, cancel, Q. Yeah, I don't know who's. That's South. Okay, South is playing with research. Pillboxes are out of ammo on the north side, but obviously somebody's looking at them. So Will has finally got science up and automated, some labs running. Comfy has 7. They got green science up and running. 12, 13 labs to Will's 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah.
Oh, here comes their red science because they just got a bunch of iron on the belt for their gears, so that should back up. So that's good. They should. If they get fast inserters, it'll really, really go. They should. If they can spare 16 fast inserters, their science will really take off. Look at power for Will.
Yeah, 25 out of 30. Basically, I can see Domets is just going to spend the whole time just building power. As soon as he gets one lot done, he'll have to go and do a next lot. Do the next lot. There won't be time to take one person off power. It's going to be constant.
Okay.
Will's team started making bricks. They've removed Burner City and put it down to start making bricks.
Okay, well, there you go. 124 red just went south from the boxes. Oh, they don't have the filters down yet, so it's just going to build up on this belt. That's fine.
Yeah, but Team South has 16 a box already.
Well, yeah, not too ready for that. Not too concerned about their that initial push.
Green in a box, 60 green in a box, and going up.
Yep, that box. Yep, 70 and 40. Not bad, but here's the thing: is that this build is good, but Will's is bigger and more ambitious, so probably.
It also has no iron.
Let's see.
That's, I think, the biggest problem currently. It has not nearly enough iron. Too many people raiding the belts.
Yeah, but I'm seeing some. They just plugged in that third iron feed.
We've got bricks going up for Will's team.
Yeah, it's
handcrafting walls.
It's a race. Someone asked in the chat if it's a race or something. Yeah, it's a race to kill the other team with biters. So if you're new to this contest, I had to get in here and get started pretty quick. But this river separates the two teams. Colonelwill's team is north. The comfy guys are south, and each player or each team has an option to do with whatever they want with the science. They can either throw it in one of these labs and consume it and go up the tech tree like normal, or each of them has in the upper left a menu that can instantly consume science. And what that does is it adds to the evolution and the threat to the opposite side. So it evolves the other side's biters, and the threat the threat level determines the size and frequency of the attack. So, so someone says, so blue team is winning? Well, no, not necessarily. Red has thrown more science to Team North, so Team North's biters are more evolved and more threatening. So you'll see biters begin to attack Team North a little more frequently. And you see, here we go. So now these are 7% biters, and here's your threat coming in to south. If you look at southeast, see these biter attacks start to come in. And in this scenario, the normal things that increase your evolution for your biters is pollution, time, and killing the nests. All of that's out the window. The only thing that increases the biters' evolution and their threat is science being sent across. Pollution in this scenario does not matter.
Doesn't even exist.
Doesn't really exist. So these biters are all around the players, and they only go for this rocket silo.
First death. Yep. First death to Will's side.
Was that? Let's see it.
It was in the north. It's done. Dusted. There's more biters coming straight into their smelters now.
Yep. Smelting damage.
Use the smelters as a wall.
Yep. Kraus is in there in the mix. Looks like he's trapped. What I would probably suggest is I'm still seeing some folks with pistols, and all of them are on that iron belt. They need to F that belt and pick up some and replace that pistol immediately.
Yeah, SMG definitely.
Get that SMG going.
Definitely time for SMG, but Will's out of iron. They have tapped everything. Technically, Will has more lanes of iron.
Yeah, he's got 3 of them up, and one of them's even supplemented with that the other iron lane, the other smaller one that was on Burner City. They could fit some more miners on that if they staggered that up, and instead of putting the power poles between each row, put them in between the miners. They could do it.
Yeah, it's at this point, is it worth the player time to pull something up to put something back down?
Yeah,
that's always the secondary cost.
And I would balance all of this too. I would put down like 3 splitters and try and feed this in instead of doing this side feeding because one side's backed up.
Well, Comfy's losing their western outpost. It's become biter food. There's one player out there trying to defend.
There you go. He's on his heels.
Again, has a pistol.
Get through those trees. He can do it. Sneak through those trees. Cut back. Cut north. Oh, no. So close.
Nah. Gone.
Power's still running.
Can't see. No, it looks like Comfy's linked all the power networks together. So rather than having separate little bases that are all doing their own power, at least all the power is shared. Okay.
Notice me, senpai, says Geeson. You can watch Colonelwill stream for the North team. Not sure if anyone South is streaming. Right. That's correct.
I have no idea. No idea. Unfortunately, I don't have Comfy's Discord, so I don't even know how we're going to chat to Comfy after the fact. And I went to their Reddit to try and get a Discord link, and it turns out they've got an expired link on their on Reddit. So, but I did notice Mew Mew is standing on Spectator Island with us. So I'm not sure if he's AFK or just observing, or he's chosen to stand there to yell at people. I'm not sure. Because Mew Mew is the leader of Comfy.
Was that Mew Mew? Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Let's look through here. Gurkiz and Mew Mew.
Put down any more blueprint yet? It looks like he's just trying to fortify what he's got.
All right. These are these are going to be out of ammo here on this east side of Comfy. Yep, look at there. All 4 of them went out of ammo on that last spider attack. They got issues.
Well, they do have a belt of ammo sitting there beside their science.
Yep.
I'm waiting for somebody to take the belt of ammo that doesn't get fed any iron, so you never get more ammo, but it has some to start with. I'm waiting for somebody to make a giant belt wall of gun turrets. Mm-hmm. Because I don't care what people say, the wall of gun turrets fed with an ammo belt works wonders.
It does pretty well. It's also something you don't have to think about until the spitters come along.
Even then, put down more gun turrets.
Yeah, I suppose if they're spaced out, if they're spaced too far out, then you got to worry about it. But
look, for my single player games, it's slightly different. Thank you for the Comfy Discord, Muppet.
Yes, thank you, Muppet.
It's slightly different for a scenario like this, but for my single player games, belt of ammo with gun turrets, I don't even replace it until I get to really behemoths. I just keep adding more gun turrets.
So check out Will's northernmost iron. They have, you can see, if you zoom in on it, you can see their...
Watching his gun turrets die, actually.
You can see their one turret pillbox down, and then the 4 others planned as they try and bring in more iron.
Yeah, but it's got nowhere to go, really. They need to keep blueprinting down smelters and
they need some more smelters. They could stand to feed in a little bit more down to what's in the bottom tube. So they may do that. Just feed one line into that 4-4, because one of them on that right side, this is pretty weak, and it does space out the belt a little bit. So they could feed a little bit more in. Oh, probably they're just going to run it in there and use the splitter to prioritize one over the other. All right.
At the moment, like they need to move their pillboxes further out. They need to.
Yeah.
There's some walls down there. Somebody needs to go top up the Burner City to get more.
Geeson's got grenades, so that's a good deal. Geeson just grenaded 3 grenades, took out a ton of biters. So they're up.
Will needs to do something. It looks like he's just stagnated. Comfy has a military build blueprinted and half put down.
We passed the 20% mark, 25 and 23.
Oh, wow.
Both of them just threw 300 apiece. There we go. Lucas just brought Team Comfy up to their level.
Sam
BB
over
points.
in my chat has a good point. Given the impression we all had is Comfy was going to have a lot more players.
Right.
And it's sort of not fair that we're on fairly even player numbers. And Will's team obviously has more team-related practice. Maybe not this scenario practice, but definitely organized team.
Yes, and for the last 45 minutes, Will has had more players.
Yes.
Just straight up more players. So... And exclamation point BB points. I'll just switch over real quick to this graph, and you can see that the evolution factor, interesting stuff starts to happen right after 20%. 2 things: spitters will start to appear, and medium biters will start to appear. And medium biters present problems because of their extra armor and extra hit points. And then spitters will start to occur because now they can hit the turrets before without being right up close to them. So they can send the biters in to hit the wall and then shoot over the wall and hit the turrets. So that will be gradually. It's not immediately the next biter batch you'll see. They do have some time to spawn. They do have some time to gather, and then they will send. But soon you will. That's the point at which you'll start to see some spitters and medium biters too.
Hello, Mew Mew, and the values. I don't know if they seem outdated. They're off the wiki, so they should be current.
I think they're current.
If not, yell at Bilka.
Yeah, I think those, and those are those values seem consistent. So here now that we've passed 20 to get up to 25. Here in about 8 minutes, you'll start to see mediums and spitters trickle in. So it's consistent with what we see empirically.
25 is definitely when we start seeing spitters.
Yep.
Seeing mediums, rather.
Need some wall on that. Bilbo. When someone dies, they're not out of the game. They have about a 8-second penalty, and then they respawn, and then their body drops where they died, and it decays in 10 minutes if they go get it.
So on what is that far east side of Comfy, they have a very, very interesting ore sorter. Like, it works. I've never seen it before, but it works.
Where?
Right up against their wall, which again it's got lots of gun turrets now. And
Oh, yeah. The blueprint. Okay.
yeah,
Huh.
it works.
That's like Plinko on the Price is Right.
Have I not seen? No, I haven't seen the gridlock train wreck. I can imagine how it's going.
That's a lot. Okay, so this will work, but it is a lot of splitters. Splitters are not cheap.
But are they cheaper than undergrounds?
No,
That's
they're
what I'm
more
telling you.
they're more expensive. No, they're not. Splitters are more expensive than undergrounds. Undergrounds are actually pretty quick to make. Each of these need green boards, so it's much more complex. But this will work. It may won't it bottleneck if one of them.
Same with any sorter. If any line backs up, every line backs up.
Every line backs up, right?
Potentially.
Yeah.
But,
the sandbox is gonna go for it. Okay. But don't underestimate the cost of all those splitters. So, they're no joke. Stu's in. Wall is being mass produced.
Playing with medium biters. Run around the gun turret. Doom, around, loop around the back. Yeah, there we go. No, you did. Nice try.
Oh, here he is. Yeah, look. Yep, there's our first medium biter. So, not out of date. Here's our first big old medium biter corpse. Yeah, 16 iron and 7.5 copper each. Let me know what the underground is on iron, because it should only be iron.
It is only iron, but it's gears. I think it's more iron. I think it's more resources overall.
X'd out. Splitters. X'd out. 17.5 iron. Yeah, total. Yeah.
Okay.
But we're gonna cross 30 here on.
We
on
are going to
south.
cross 30. Will's caught up, definitely.
Absolutely, yeah. His build is more ambitious, and they went bigger earlier, saying that they would fend off the initial push, and sure enough, there they go. Domitez is handcrafting those steam engines, doing good.
Oh, and Comfy's got a brick smelter with iron on the line. Mistakes were made.
Oh yeah, they got a filter.
So Comfy is...
Yeah, so EPO...
Very up and running. Will is nowhere near that.
EPO's
But
trying
again,
to make some...
much more ambitious build.
EPO's going to filter that out for him. Yep, there you go, EPO. You got it. And just send it. Yeah, EPO. EPO, send it back around to the iron that's right behind you. And just belt it right back around.
Yeah. 180 back into that smelter.
Mm-hmm. Don't put it in the chest. Just loop it right back around.
No. Don't make that mistake again. We've seen people make that mistake.
Yep, there he's got it. Yeah, Sereni's going, hey, dude. Yeah, there you go. You got it, buddy. Biters on the east side with spitters. Yikes. Oh, that ripped up some of their plans over here for Dunlap.
And Comfy in the south has tapped oil as well. They actually have a fairly decent build doing what?
I got steel.
Bit of everything.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, I mean, give them credit. They got the steel line, and if they can get their science to get to burner turrets, they will be in really good shape, because this is very advanced. There's 6 pump jacks ready to go that you could start running a big perimeter with flamethrower turrets around their base. That's great.
Yeah. Flame turrets for those that need translation from Clowntown.
What I call them? Flamethrower turrets?
You called them burner turrets.
Burner turrets. Flamethrowers. Yeah.
Yeah, flame
Flame
turrets.
turrets.
No, I don't see. I'm reading chat when I get a chance, Jorg. But no, I don't see any coal being fed into Will's iron. Well, any coal where there shouldn't be coal. But he's got steel blueprinted. It's missing like all the smelters and all the actual inserters.
Yeah. So this one,
getting there slowly.
left iron smelter. Let's look over here. What is... What? Oh, it's stone?
Will has stone, steel, iron, no idea. Copper. They've all got markers at the bottom.
Yeah, that's a weird double outside belt
That's perfectly sensible.
arrangement.
I know that's because he stole the blueprint from me. It's stone. It smelts twice as fast. You got to feed it twice as much.
Right, okay.
And because coal's on the inside, stone's on the outside, by the time it passes the first 24 smelters, there's no stone left, so you top it up with the second belt.
All right, Stu has just pushed Comfy up over 30%. Well over 30%. 555 flasks.
But
So
they are handling the defenses a lot better. They have their southern base, which just makes ammo, and is fed by a belt of ammo.
So 40 will begin to see medium spitters.
Actually, they've even got oil refineries up and running.
And 50, the next two benchmarks are 40 we get medium spitters, and 50 we get big biters.
So Comfy has oil smelters up and running. They've started running this over the top. And if I'm not sure how this belt balance so that they've blueprinted down works, but if that's what it outputs, like one belt in for that's a waste of resources. But yeah, they've got defendable walls. The problem is they're not feeding it any iron to make ammo, to make bullets, to actually shoot the guns. But you know.
So if Comfy can survive for a little while longer, and specifically this forward operating base, and get oil under their feet, they will be in good shape.
They've got oil. They've got refineries. I'm not sure what they're doing with it.
But if they can get that moving, then they will be in really good. They'll be in really good shape to put in flame turrets all around, and they can last. They can probably outlast Will, because that's first one to flame turrets, and having it operational is really a big deal. Really a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, Will hasn't got any flamers running, actually.
Yep, he just started researching flammables, which is good.
Like, yeah, he doesn't have steel production, so he can't really get pop checks put down.
He's got steel outline.
Back foot. And...
All right, penguins out there again.
Oh yeah.
Clear those off. So see, that's no problem for them. They haven't yet crossed 30, so they're not going to have too many medium biters in there.
Oh, Comfy Southern Wall has 5 poor gun turrets and a lot of biters to play with.
Well, the lasers are okay, but the flame turrets hit massive amounts of biters all at once, which is great, and they all run in and they all get hit. So in a normal game, usually the number of biter attacks is more reasonable, so that a cluster of laser turrets can hit them okay. But in this one, you will see biter attacks that will fill up a third of the screen.
And lasers use a lot of power.
And they use a lot of power, true.
And when you're talking about steam engines,
and big
power is hard to come by.
And also big spikes of power. So they will. So you need some accumulators to help dampen out those big draws. Now here we have yet another design. So go down to behind the Comfy smelting line, and you'll see another filter.
Oh boy!
Yeah, it's less splitter intensive, but it looks like it could work here.
That's just... It's horrible to look at. I'll say that much.
Function over form. All right, both teams have crossed 30. Good. Good job, Comfy. And it looks like they want another line of wall, or 2 more lines of wall, because they have 2 more stone lines down.
BTG, no, the lasers are not nerfed in this scenario. Flamers are actually nerfed. And in my professional opinion, because every single time we've had flamers, we've won, they still do better. Way better. Yeah, the problem with having any sort of filtering is the most important thing is actually getting those outputs hooked up as fast as possible. And Comfy's not really doing that. They're getting the thing built first, whereas like as soon as you get that first iron lane, just go hook it up to something. And then same with copper and stone and coal, and you got to get those lines being spent.
And 1,000 red just got sent to south. Gonna try and get them up over 40. They're at 37. They get up over 40. It'll be
Will's claimed oil.
Medium spitters, and then bad news bears.
Will's claimed oil. Do they have iron being fed in? Oh, somebody ran out of belt. I mean, 3 belts short. Come on, Happy Jumper. There you go. So where's this iron? So this is that iron. These 2 are those irons. He's taken one of his original irons and shoved it into the steel smelter. There's still room for maybe 1, 2 more miners down on Will's iron patch that he's just not using.
Medium biters up against some belt-fed ammo turrets.
Dude,
not bad.
Making red circuits.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got a line of plastic. Yep, there you go. That's exactly how to do it.
Like red circuits. Modular armor?
Wait,
Like that's the only thing I can think of that you want red circuits for.
bots?
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I don't know. No, they're just gonna bank them. Yeah, maybe modular armor. I don't know.
Will's Waters power's about to get smashed. Good and proper.
No, they'll be fine. They got some turrets down there.
Oh, I had my hopes up.
Look, yeah, you had to be unbiased here. There's no homering.
No. I'm happy for everything to get smashed. I don't mind which team it is. It's like equal opportunity. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good point. With 20 people, are their bots really helpful? I mean, you just have a person instead of a bot for a long time, right? So, yeah.
Bots are great at auto repairing. That's the one thing I'll give them.
Yeah, auto repair, I guess, is a good one. Can you eat your nachos? You can do whatever you want. You can run in circles, whatever you want, Penguin. But you're in game, or you were in game. You're now spectating, now on the sidelines. Let's look at the distribution. All still small biters for Will.
No, there's definitely other biter sizes in there. He's dealing with them. Both teams are actually dealing with biters really, really well.
Yep. Yeah, agree.
Will's got oil, but hasn't bothered with a tank at all.
All right. Big attack on the east side of Comfy with a grenade. Good.
Look, they've got back-to-back gun turrets. Even with yellow ammo, they're gonna last a while.
So the line is running. The crazy splitter line is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Stone's got nowhere to go.
22 splitters later, and it's up and running.
Suck that stone belt and get some furnaces laid down. Come on, guys.
Yeah. F that belt.
Yeah. I think Muppet said it. That we'll just build straight over the mixed oil patches, whereas Comfy's actually putting them to use. Because there's plenty of clear area to build, and as long as you don't have a large predefined blueprint and you're building things piecemeal, you can build around the ore patches without any hassle.
Right.
And that's exactly what Comfy's doing. Although, come on, Bite a Wave, go straight for Will's silo. In from the west, straight for Will's silo. Oh no, everybody's noticed it.
Oh, here we go. Yep. So yeah, they put a thing on it, put a marker on it. 40%. Team South has crossed 40%.
Oh,
big biters.
Things get really nasty.
Yep, big biters. No. Sorry, medium spitters. Big biters are 50.
Medium spitters.
Yeah, medium spitters. And they do hurt.
Oh, that's cheating. In the south, the terrain is being used to Comfy's advantage to take a whole big pile of biters.
Oh, yes, that's great. Look at that channeling. Well done.
Luck of the draw.
Well, I mean, Will has it also. You know, he could funnel him into there.
Where is that for Will? Boom, boom, boom.
All right, I see small spitters, and one medium biter. And those trees funneled them in a little bit close to the coast. There we go.
That's all dead. Oh, Will down the south? No, that's dead as well. That's another nice big attack coming into Comfy south.
Camcast.
Got the gun turrets placed down, but no. Inserters adding ammo. Inserters adding ammo is probably a high priority.
Yep. One turret lost. Oh, the mediums are on them.
3.
See, those mediums last a while. I mean, those turrets are pounding on them, but those mediums last a little bit longer, and they just lost 4 gun turrets, 3 gun turrets, 3.
3.
Oh yeah. Notice I'm now noticing. I don't play a ton with military because I usually do the any % runs, but the scrapped turret looks pretty nice.
The dead turret.
The dead turret. Yeah.
The what's that? A machine gun with a ring of ammo around it.
Yeah. Looks nice. And ordinarily, I wouldn't. I'm usually in a game like this. I'm usually dismissive of graphic improvements, but they do kind of add. It's good.
But there's one lone biter picking on Will's.
Yeah, it's a gear.
Picking on Will's iron out the front. Yes.
See, those spitters are hitting over the wall. You get some medium spitters in there, and
spitter taking out one gun turret. There's all these gun turrets up here, no ammo. Come on, Spitter, you can do it. 77, 65. Closest player is ignoring it. 41. That one Spitter's going to take out a gun turret. It's one small Spitter up at Will's frontmost iron.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
That's one gun
turret.
And
they're all out of ammo. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's hitting for 12 a hit.
Yeah, it's hitting for nothing.
Yeah.
But nobody's done anything about it.
Yeah. 12 damage a hit, and
Doom's going to come over and shoot him twice in the head. That's all he needs.
Yep.
It's a small Spitter. 10 hit points.
It's like, hey, man. Boom. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're putting 2 ammo in each.
Putting 2 ammo in each. That'll be gone. That'll be gone so quick.
They'll take care of everything. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so Comfy's got the Great Wall of China, which is slowly getting there.
That's right.
On their other side, they've got a bit of everything being built.
They need some turrets.
But no real smelting in the west for Comfy. In the south for Comfy, we have not nearly enough gun turrets with not nearly enough ammo. Well, ammo being automatically fed. Oil-wise, I still don't see any flamers. I see plastic. I see red circuits. Red circuits. Oh no, they're making blue science.
Ooh,
Engines,
291
solid
military. 291 military went south.
Where is them? Comfy's military build is still not up and running.
I think they've had it for a while, I want to say.
It's missing half.
Oh, there it is. It's kind of going
missing.
now. They have a bunch of wall, but
They've
coal, I guess, was missing because now grenades are starting to run.
Yeah, it's like it's half built. It's actually really disappointing. Oh no, there's a whole nother build. Okay, no, we got like 3 military builds. Yeah.
Big feed from Will, 45 for south. Will has crossed 40 on his evolution.
So Comfy South has gone for blue science. Comfy North
Comfy
has gone
South.
for military. Yep,
Comfy South and
it's
Comfy
separate.
North.
Yep, it's definitely separate teams. They got 2 separate bases.
Yep.
And Will is just getting military up and running, but nobody's got flamers still. Both teams have claimed oil. Comfy's at least put down tanks, and has like 30.
They're making And to answer your question, why do you need red circuits? They're making blue science. They got engines.
I wouldn't.
So, they got engines, and they got a lot of engines. Big engine build, and they got.
Tell me this. These gun turrets are out of ammo. No, they're not. I'm waiting for the bladers to go past these gun turrets in Will's south and just straight through into his silo. Oh, one's out of ammo. 2 are out of ammo. Come on, gun turrets. 3 out of ammo, and the players come to help. Oh, last one's dead.
And Mike Ike there to help. Oh, he's slowed.
Mike.
There he
Mike's
goes.
not doing well.
There, Math Turtle's got him.
Bilbo and Wilczek have got oil tanked. Maybe some engines. Maybe that's going to lead to flamethrowers.
So blue science. Oh, look, there it is. 60 blue science just went to north.
Yeah,
and that's worth
throw.
24 reds. So
Yeah,
60 times 24.
They hurt.
Yeah, they hurt. Yeah, every 60 is worth 1,000. Every 1440. Yeah.
I don't know. Maths. It's 7 a.m. here. I don't need to do maths. Comfy South is playing with biters and overall winning. The back-to-back gun turrets are working.
Mm-hmm. Double wall with a space in between them.
Yeah, I think the double wall's overkill. 1 wall should be more than enough.
Wall's cheap. So...
Oh, no. I meant the double wall of gun turrets.
Oh,
It's gun turrets with gun turrets behind the gun turrets.
Yeah. So all that's great. That's great and all. They need some, or maybe they're just expanding. Maybe they're going to pull up the turrets that are behind them and then just move them forward.
Maybe.
Probably what I'd do.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. There we go.
285 to norths. Ooh, 40. Now they're tied. Their evolution's tied. 46. Yeah.
And
good job.
Will's losing gun turrets left, right, and center due to scores by spitters, which are still the small spitters.
Yeah. Look at the attack on Comfy East. Mostly medium biters.
I've got Clown 10 doing it. Yep. Comfy East, Comfy North team, Comfy South team, and that whole wall's out of ammo.
Yep. And they're losing turrets big time.
Yeah.
And here's another batch. Look at the percentage. Oh, medium spitters are now in the mix. The purple ones.
Oh, yeah.
And look, these guys are so angry, they're just going to beat up this rock. Look at that. Screw that rock.
Yep. The rock lived. The rock lived.
Dunlap, throw that grenade. Oh, he's out of grenades.
Unless you got grenades, stop shooting, just run away.
Run away. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, somebody threw 1 ammo in each one of them. Yeah, that didn't last long.
Go sandbox.
Watch the biters eat a wall of gun turrets.
Yep. That's a big attack, man. And see, that's the danger of putting too much emphasis on one of those gun turret walls with...
The gun turret walls are fine, they just need ammo. They don't work terribly well without ammo.
Here's another one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. This is it for you, Flatchin. Oh, he threw a grenade? Good.
Team North Iron.
James.
North Iron is being eaten. Yeah, both teams are suffering to biters.
Yeah, James Hackett is eating nachos AFK.
Well, seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, Team South is only just queuing up heavy armor at this point.
Oh, flame turrets are up. Look at that.
North or south?
North. Will's got a corner of flame turrets.
Bilbo, I'm disappointed. Unless you were explicitly told to do flame turrets, you should have shut up. Bilbo.
All right, Colonelwill is in for the defense. Somebody with a pistol. There.
Hey, we're still at 20 players apiece.
Yeah, Mew Mew went to go have penguins out. He went to have nachos. Quadrum's out having nachos. Doom is trying to reload.
Yeah, Doom's having problems. Snowcat just left. Okay, so that's a gun. So that's another ammo belt being fed by this, which will never have. Oh no, they'll have a little bit of ammo occasionally. Oh, there we go. Comfy North has flamers as well. Comfy South has flamers.
Comfy West has a biter problem on their
has a
half
hole
line.
where their base used to be. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, bring it back into the turrets. Good. Yikes. All right, this could get overwhelming for overwhelming for both. South Cross 50%, and that means
I don't know. They've both got flamers. I'd say both teams were really late to flamers.
I mean,
but they've both got them finally.
50% means large biters and large spitters. That's trouble.
I don't think it's large spitters just yet.
Yeah. Says the chart. Exclamation point, BB points.
Okay. It is.
Yeah. Large and large. Oh, and they just sent a bunch more to South 53. I guess the next cross. So after 50, let's go to the chart. After 50,
not till 90%.
90, we get those. But we should not really see, once we get past 60, we shouldn't see any more small biters or small spitters.
No, and Comfy South is about to have a big problem with their power. Oh, is that whole wave going to go around the lake? Oh, wow. Smelting team, you've got a problem. It's incoming. It hasn't got there yet, but it's about to walk straight to the bottom smelters.
Uh-oh. Yep, I see it. Comfy's got some issues, and this is going to be tough to repel.
There's no defenses, no walls. That's the first time a wave's come from that direction.
Yep.
Yeah, boys, you need grenades. You just need to sacrifice everything.
Oh, it's bad. Our Lidka is calling for help, but this is no good. God, those medium biters are. It's hard to kill medium biters with your guns.
There's still people with pistols at this point of the game. There are people with pistols. You cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
You need to have your Factorio license revoked.
It's an easy upgrade, boys.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. They have grenades like right here, literally.
Yeah, grenades right here.
That one's got grenades.
Oh, there is a giant hole where they're smelting now.
Comfy's pushing further forward.
And Penguin has finished his nachos, and he's back on the field defending the biter. Well done. He's fighting the good fight, trying to keep him out of the smelting. He's doing a good job trying to keep it on the guns and the walls. He's called for help.
Penguin's dead. Penguin's dead. Come on, dead. Dead penguin, dead penguin, dead penguin.
No, he's going to get... Oh.
Yes! It's the little things in life that matter. Yep, dead penguins.
All right, okay, big train of biters coming in, but they're all small, so it's not...
Oh, Comfy's got another lot coming in from their west. They've taken out the pile that came into their smelters. Their smelters have a few flashing lights still. Everything's fine. Oh, you're right. They are all smalls.
They're all smalls, and there's 2 ammo left.
One gun turret.
Yep.
One poor gun turret.
And it's out.
Yeah, just run right into the middle of the biters.
Timmy is not... Timmy has... he has no ammo.
It's fine.
He just grenaded himself. Fine. He grenaded himself so that he would... yeah, he's out. He's out of ammo.
Yeah, he's dumped it all in the gun turret. Just go hit the biter with your pickaxe. It's a little biter. It's the friendly type. It's the type you can take home and pack.
Oh, 70 ammo in one turret. Let's split that up, Ben.
Comfy West is still having issues. Oh, wow. Where the hell are they? So, oh, wow. So Comfy West has gone and raided Comfy East's gun turrets or ammo iron production to make ammo to literally ship it across the map.
Check out Will's western front with those flame turrets. This is good. This is really good for Will because now that threat is just gonna, if they can extend it. And see, it's a little bit south of them, but if they can just extend that same setup, they got free threat elimination. They don't even have to think about it, and they can just proceed on. Yep.
Oh, except those flames are taking a lot of damage.
Yep.
From spitters. They're too close to the walls.
Yep. And look here. Oh, look. There's even more thrown. Look up north. Oh yeah. This is well done. It's a good arrangement, and he set a forest on fire. Will start a forest fire. All right. First, I see my first large biter is up to the front and taking all the damage from the turrets and letting everything else get in. Woo!
Oh, big biters. They need a bit of extra fire.
Yep.
Just a tiny bit of extra fire.
But there you go. Well done. That's what you wanted. This is what you want to see is. Now that you have turrets, now that you have flame turrets everywhere, plus some guns sprinkled in, it's perfect. Mix in some piercing ammo into these turrets, and you're set.
Oh, piercing ammo is nice, but I think it's wasted.
Yeah. It looks like the steel. We haven't upgraded to steel furnaces yet, so I would say probably.
No point in upgrading to steel furnaces. Then you have to make the belts red, and then you have to get twice the amount of iron ore in.
You don't have to.
There's no iron ore left.
You don't say have to. Speedrunners don't. We don't have any red belts.
What are you doing? Using 2 yellow belts to run into a steel furnace?
It's just smaller lines. You have more lines in a smaller footprint.
Big spitters. That's bad.
Where's
Comfy's
that?
dealing with big spitters.
South?
Comfy South.
Oh yeah, I see it. I just saw the corpse
Comfy South.
under the fire.
Yeah. They need to extend their flamer wall down. But like before they've even got the defenses in, they've decided they needed more iron.
Stu has thrown a 600 military. Wow. Let's look at their let's look at Comfy's blue science maker and see if it's still going.
100 in there. There is. It's 100 in there. And
Where is it?
870. Oh wow. All right, Comfy has to throw. Comfy really has to throw.
They have 100 blue ready to go.
They have 900 military science.
Yep, they need to throw. Doing you no good in that chest, man.
They're losing gun turrets left, right, and center. Comfy center is.
Oh, all those turrets are gone because they're out of ammo.
Worse than that, they're going to deal with the big biter.
Yep, and that big biter is... it's almost dead, but... Still, that big biter chews up. Look how quickly that big biter chews through the turrets. And they're going to lose them all.
Not only that, he heals almost as quickly as you kill him.
Yep.
Groovy.
And Hannah Cause is... Wow.
And thank you for that. Thank you for that subscription, whoever that was. It looks like the overlays don't work. The audio works, but the overlay doesn't. There we go. That should fix it.
There. I also had my alerts on. Almost dead big biter, and he can still eat turrets. That's right.
Yeah, a big biter with 1 hit point and not a single gun turret around is still bad news. So Comfy West is getting flamers put in. But they're still they haven't covered much of the wall with flamers still. Comfy South, same story. Flamers are going in. They're doing a lot better job.
Oh, Timey went down. Oh my goodness! Look at the east westmost base in Comfy. It's probably toast.
That west. Yeah, that's more big biters than the gun turrets have bargained on. They're all dead.
Yeah, they shouldn't
Comfy.
survive.
East is just burning through everything. So east and south are pretty well defended for Comfy.
Thanks for the follow, Intel. And there is still an ammo builder going. Biters are ignoring it because it's not in line of sight.
More importantly, it doesn't make pollution.
Doesn't make pollution. Doesn't.
So they'll just wander straight towards the silo. Won't stop for anything unless it shoots at them, or gets in their way. Blocks their
completely
path.
blocks their path. See, they're even these miners. They're able to path around.
Yeah, unless it's belts beside a silo. Belts beside a silo really annoy biters.
Right. That's great. All right. See, now look, those couple spitters have now drawn their attention to something that was in their way, so they stopped to go kill it. But otherwise, we got a monster attack coming in from the east side, and Timey is trying to put together something. This is the 300 Spartans right here. You can see it coming.
Timey's getting fish. Okay. So theory is, Thymie gets fish. Thymie holds fish in one hand, grenade in the other, and keeps pulling out the pins while standing right in the middle of the fighters.
That's right. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it too. Bang. No, he's not.
No.
And everything's
hold
dead.
grenade, eat fish.
Yep. Kraus fed more military south. Oh, they're gonna cross 60. They're at 59.7. Gonna cross 60. Everything's gonna be wasted right here. Everything's done. Everything's gone.
Comfy has 1.2k military in a box.
Throw, baby. Throw, baby.
400 red.
Pull pin.
200 green.
Pull pin. Eat grenade. Throw fish.
150 blue.
Yep, they need to throw. I agree.
Unfortunately, they're wrapped up in
Serenity's
defending.
down. Black Knight's down. This one pack of biters is wrecking their face from the east, from the west.
It's so close to their silo.
And it's very close to the silo, and it's going to keep going.
Look,
Serenity's...
this is everybody report back to base situation.
Yeah, it probably is.
Bring grenades.
Probably is. This could be it.
This really could be the end.
Yep. Everybody's getting hit with spitter, and they're getting spitter acid, and they're getting slowed down.
That's it, boys. Run away from the base. Attract a group. Run away from the base. Keep running. Doesn't matter. Keep running. Keep running.
This is
As soon as they start spawn camping, you're dead.
And once...
Oh, do not run towards the silo. Oh,
they ran... He's running... Hanakaz is running into the silo.
Oh, like, I know the biters are now preoccupied with the wall, but, you know.
There's still a little bit more out there. Okay, that's the smartest thing they've done, is reboot your mine, just threw down 6 turrets and slung some ammo all through them. That's good. That's the smartest thing. The turrets hit way better than your SMGs and your pistols. It's better to repair a turret than it is to shoot the SMG. It's better to do both.
Comfy South is running oil up. They're like, no, we're sick of you West team. You suck. We're going to run up oil and we're going to save your ass.
Mm-hmm. The problem, though, is oil burns everything, right? So...
that's all right. Everything except the silo. That's the important thing. Meanwhile,
right.
Comfy East, their wall is getting eaten because they didn't bother taking the oil all the way to the water.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped short, and
the Great Wall of China is
it's holy. Okay, it's taken up in a religious practice.
There we go. Oh, big biter going into Comfy South's power. And it looks like it's going to trigger them because it's in their way. Jack Azam has now triggered them. And he's going to snake through the base and get their boards beat up.
That's probably okay. He's dragging them away. The problem is he's not dragging them near anything that shoots, really. Not for a while. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Down the
there
gun
you
turrets.
go.
Yeah,
good. Yep.
Along the gun turret wall.
Run them broadsides and let them all shoot. That's a good idea.
And then go pick off the excess little ones that are running.
All right, 65. Oh, Will has crossed 60, is 66, and then the south is 62. So we should see large biters.
Oh, that's okay. Comfy is thrown. Comfy is thrown. They've thrown their military stockpile finally. Get the red pots. No, get the red pots. Get the green pots. Get empty those chests. Throw them.
126 blue is in the box, ready to throw. There's a medium biter that is causing trouble.
400. Can't see it. Where's that button?
162. There's a lot of science to be thrown.
I don't see the throw.
There it is. Someone fed 300. Yeah, there it is. 300 blues north.
Chest that had 1.2k military. I haven't seen it thrown yet.
Somebody picked it up?
Yeah, Manstro, I think it was.
Yeah.
South, throw.
Yeah, whoever's got it. Whoever's got it. Throw it north.
Yeah, it's okay. So north is doing better with defenses, a lot better.
Yeah, they are now.
Flamers, it's not a great design, but you know, it works. It's all the way down to the water. No, it's blueprinted to the water. That counts, right? So they have a better defense, but they don't have any raw resources.
Goddamn Mongolians.
They've tapped out all their raw resources. Comfy is not
threat on the
defending
north.
as well.
Yeah, look at the threat on the north. 8K versus 2K.
Yeah.
They got, to quote Wisey, they got trouble coming.
They've got friends coming. Okay, friends are coming over. They're coming for dinner. Everything will be fine except your dinner, but that'll be fine. Yeah.
All right, look at South. Team Comfy South.
Comfy South's got this. They've got flamers. They've got a wall of gun turrets with inserters that are
that's actually really good. There's 3 gun turrets that are gonna take care of this pretty well.
That's dead. That's a great flaming mess.
I would say that it's worth double siding that ammo belt.
Yeah, it's after you get about 10 gun turrets feeding at once.
Yeah, look, see, it's choking it off going down the line.
Yeah.
So I would say put a splitter in here and double side it. Start loading it to the other side. That is worth it.
At the end of the day, their feed can't produce a solid half a belt of yellow ammo.
That's true.
So at the end of the day, it'll just buffer on the second side of the belt.
So this should be good.
That same spot's better to get hit again.
Same spot.
The boys have been good. They've repaired all the gun turrets. And they're repairing the walls. I wouldn't bother repairing the walls. Just put down another layer of walls in front. Walls are cheap. In fact, walls are cheaper than repair packs. They need more flamers.
Go threat. So that's a big attack, but didn't lower threat that much.
South has 220 science. Okay, so Team South is having lag issues.
Yeah, anytime you start into those flame turrets, and everybody's gonna start having lag.
Oh, Team South has a small issue. They still have part of the wall defended by just gun turrets and no flamers.
I see it.
You can see why they work so well against big biters.
And no people.
Oh, there's people close by, but
look at that.
Yeah.
They're gonna need some grenades to help with that. There you go. Reboot Your Mind is gonna throw one in, get on his heels.
Oh, one grenade's never enough. They're thrown in packs of 5.
Are cluster grenades still in the game? I guess I haven't ever.
They are, and they are really, really effective at killing everything, including yourself.
Yeah, I assume so. I haven't made any cluster grenades in version 17. How about that?
Cluster grenades are really, really good, except you have to throw them. You cannot throw them forward and run towards them like you can with normal grenades. You have to throw them behind you.
Behind you or to the side, right? Yeah, I agree. It's true.
No, Huff. I didn't see the military packs thrown. Oh,
Wisey said, I think the military science got thrown to the north when South was almost getting killed in that they had the big smelter invasion a minute ago. Someone grabbed it and threw it in that chaos.
Okay, because I looked at the chat and I didn't see it thrown at all.
Yeah, we didn't see it. All right. Comfy South has a biter pack rolling through that is going to get triggered right next to their power. And this is going to cause some trouble.
It's in a critical spot with the most interesting minor layout ever.
Right, there's all those undergrounds.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. They didn't get triggered. Oh, there it is.
No,
now they're triggered.
I'd be waiting for them to make it to the clearing in the middle and then playing with them there.
North threat over 10K. Just crossed 10K briefly.
Yeah.
69 to 64.
Maybe somebody in the chat can remember. I think the highest threat we've had is what, 12 or 14,000. Where's the scenario breaks?
We've broken 10K before. I don't know how much higher than that we got. All right, so I'm gonna park this here before the exciting conclusion. I'm gonna hit the restroom. I'll BRB.
All right. Bilbo's just realizing that they're taking out the pipes because big spitters definitely do enough splash damage to the flamer that it will actually take out both pipes left and right. Yeah. Call and handle biters. Will's threat won't ever go down. It has gone down slightly. All depends on whether South can keep up the pressure. There's 300 there. There's 300 there. I didn't get a chance to look at the other two because nobody's got radars down. Thymia is again. You're running away from the flamethrowers. Run towards the flamethrowers. It's too late. You're dead. But Comfy's definitely on their back heels. They're not doing well, to be honest. Will's team has a much better defense. It's all Bilbo's fault. I train him too well. That looks to be fine. Where the hell? Oil check's running oil around this side. Comfy's still relying on that gun turret wall. That gun turret wall needs flamethrowers. Or you're just literally throwing gun turrets to the biter masses. Yeah, and Comfy is also losing players. They are losing players. They're hemorrhaging players, really. They're down. They're 5 players down at least. There we go. 1,300, 750, 800. Somebody grab that one and throw that one as well. There's not much in there. Didn't really do a lot to the Evo. 70%. Okay, Crown, Stew. I missed it. 0. Oh, 500 chemical science. It didn't do as much damage as I thought it would.
Yep. Okay, 12K. 12K threat and up over 70%. 72.6%. Yikes. What's the next? It's not going to start until 90 is when you get the behemoths.
Well, South just threw like almost 500 chemical science, and it only moved up the Evo by about 3%.
Yeah, it's a steep curve once you get up there.
It's really I think Stinson's got 11K threat. Yeah, 12K. 12K. That's that 12K threat.
I would almost say let's throw some of that blue science to some of our own internal tech and start mixing that in because
I guess that's one of the things we can't see. We can't see what the 2 tech trees are.
Right. I would as a spectator I'd like to see that. As Team 3 I would like to be able to look at that. Yeah.
And I don't know.
Be tough to do on a mod, but I'd like to be able to look at that.
I think I'm not going to do it this time, but in theory, it should be a case that we should be able to join either team, and then bring up the picture and have a look.
Should be able to,
and then go back to spectate. In theory. But yeah, it's a race to 90%, and it's a race to see who can build enough flamers, get a hardened defense up, and keep it running.
Rip server. Maybe. I just clicked on player list and rip server.
People are still moving. Things are still happening.
Yeah. $478 blue.
Oh, we got landmines going down.
Good.
Mines are up. Mines are up for South team.
That's great. I support this plan. Mines are powerful.
Wrap the silo. Step number 1, wrap the silo.
Landmines are powerful. They're very, very powerful.
I agree, Stinson. Full stage 1, phase 1 assault, and probably phase 2. Comfy really needs to harden their defenses. They need to join these 2 big walls together, so they can just ignore their whole east side and south side and just concentrate on their west.
Is it better to use crude to fuel your flame turrets, or is it better to use one of the derivatives?
It is better to use light oil, I believe, because it has a damage bonus of 20 or 30%.
Huh.
But crude's unlimited.
True. Right. Yeah, you never have to worry about that.
Yep. And now you can't mix fluids in pipes. You can't hook up both and just have the flamers deal with whatever they get.
You
flammables 2 and 3. That's important.
You could north. Big attack north. I would say for defenses, Will's defenses probably look a little bit better and more robust than the others.
Yep.
If I had to guess.
Got a lot of flamers put down. Fuzzy, pick up a flamethrower, turn it 90 degrees, put it back down.
Yep.
Wait.
He does need to turn that flamethrower left. 15k threat.
Like they're planning on going out and grabbing that mixed patch.
There's a hole in the wall, and a flame turret's gonna kill another flame turret, maybe. Yikes! Get that. Put a repair pack on that flame turret.
Just pick it up. Even if it's on fire, it'll be on fire in your pocket. It'll be fine.
And lasers are down.
House has got lasers.
He's got lasers. All right, that begs a question. What's their power doing? Did it just drop below yellow?
Nothing.
They don't have that much. 2 sets.
Power's going okay. It's not quite going over, but it's going high.
I would say throw down some accumulators for sure to try and dampen that laser. I don't even know.
Where is their oil build? There.
If you've got some...
they've got 130 batteries. They've got more than enough to start making some accumulators.
Yeah, I would throw something down and try and dampen that out, because otherwise that's trouble. What also helps is solid fuel on their power line. That's a big deal. That's a high energy density. That's good. And look at that. They're putting down another power unit to account for it, too. All right, well done. Well done, labor camp.
And Comfy East is about to get hit again. No, Comfy West, rather. They're getting the flamethrowers thrown down. Yeah. Hook that one up. Hanakos, just add fire. Add fire to the problem.
See, there's an issue though, is that Comfy's had to come way in on their east front.
They have, but they still have a lot more area claim than Will. They are defending easily twice the amount of area that Will is.
I agree.
Which technically means they have twice the amount of resources.
Well, they got a lot of empty space over there.
Well, they got an iron patch that Will doesn't have. What else do they have? They got a mixed patch that Will built over. Another mixed patch that Will built over. A third mixed patch that Will built over. Plus, they've got a whole solid iron patch of 7.2 million that is outside Will's grasp. And I guess a copper patch as well. Not that anywhere.
See, the lasers are good, but they are definitely not. They are part of a balanced, nutritious breakfast. So they are not the end all be all. You should mix in the flame turrets with them for sure.
Lasers are only good after you get to that 4th or 5th upgrade. Prior to that, they're nice, but
right. Well, they're better than the gun turrets with normal ammo for sure.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, they need some upgrades. They need some energy weapon upgrades.
You get a lot more power than you get. Power's cheaper than iron is fed into a gun turret.
Yep, true. Yeah, solid fuel tends to be pretty abundant once you get to oil, and then you just throw it into some water.
So Will's running on ghost flamethrowers, which are the best type. All the way down there, eastern wall. Comfy is still expanding out slowly. And I can't see their science. I can't see how many military packs they got built up again. In fact, is this literally... They've got a military build that's literally missing inserters. It's missing inserters. If I had inserters, it would start outputting. Oh... So, yeah, Will's going for a lot of lasers. But they only have a damage of 20 plus 4. It's not a lot. Actually, you've got a damage delta of 20,000. Oh. Yeah, 2,000 compared to a flamethrower that has a damage delta of 7,000. That's a big difference.
They've got... Now, see, so now Cumpy is doing great with this southern wall. If you look at that... I just saw it decimate a pretty big pack, and they've got the nice line of gun turrets plus well-spaced out flame turrets. Looks great,
Yeah,
and they're about to. And look at that, they're about to draw it and close in that corner. So that's good. What vodka is about to close it all in if they can get some flame turrets looking up north.
Yeah, they just need those flamers on that side.
Yep.
If they can get that corner defended in entirely and covered, it means that they can worry about the other side of their base. They can leave 1 or 2 behind on just defense, repair, that sort of stuff. And they can move the rest of the team, what's left of them, they're down to 16 players, and go recapture the western side of their map.
Yep. See, this is dangerous because all they have is the gun turrets now, and they are going to get toast pretty quick. Because those large spitters. Oh, yep. 1 down. 2 down.
Oh, yeah. Large. Big biters, big spitters, they're just going to eat through gun turrets. And in fact, I think they might even outrange them. No, not quite.
Bear, it's close. You're right. It's a good question. It's close. Put another line of wall. It's not a bad idea. More wall, more better. 16K threat. Both teams over 70. Will's up around 77. Yeesh.
Yeah. Will's throwing.
Will's still throwing.
More consistently, I guess is probably the best way of putting it.
Yeah.
Comfy tends to forget about it and then throw a whole bunch of chemical science.
Yep. 339 was their last throw a while back.
But, okay, so Team North, I am yet to see any improvements in their blueprint. I'm yet to see a chemical science build. It's almost like Will's forgotten how to do the next science pack. They have all that area to the east of their whole current build where they could be doing chemical science. They've got something laid out that's doing solid fuel and plastic.
Yes.
Oh no, they do have a chemical science. They do. It's already put down. I missed it entirely.
Oh yeah, there it is. Here it is. I was just tracing the line, and you're right. They have 21, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They got 30 science builders. That's good. I support this plan, and in the box, 60.
Not even kill stats, actually.
And to that end, since they do have lasers, I would think about maybe throwing some of these military and some of the blue into this machine as the first little bit and get a couple upgrades before I moved on. Or maybe at least throw down the option to swap over your oil balance. Go ahead and throw 75 blue into the second oil recipe in case you needed more petroleum instead of more heavy. That might be a bad
cracking's overrated. Just
no cracking.
Fuel and burn it.
No cracking, but it's just it's that first oil recipe is not a really good balance. It's awkward, and there's plenty of water spots on here that you could make it useful. You still get a ton of light oil when you do that. You just move a bunch of that from heavy up to light instead. And I do like this laser. I do like this laser arrangement. Laser plus.
we've got personal flamers out. Yeah, Will's east side's having a small issue currently. The biters are on the wrong side of the wall. But they do have personal flamers. So that's something.
Oh, what? Oh, personal guns? Oh.
Yeah, personal flamethrowers.
Okay. Cool. Doom is running out to that oil. I wonder what he's gonna eventual goings on. It's from military injection.
Yeah, Will's adding military onto the same line as green science because his science build wasn't really designed.
That's freaky. See, you got room over here. I would move this one square that way.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, not now, but in the next game, blueprint.
In the blueprint.
I would bump the blueprint one over, and then I could have a line that's dedicated to this instead of. It's a little wacko. And what's going to happen is if they fail to grab it, you're going to end up with. No, see, they had to add that line down there, which wasn't in the original blueprint.
They've got to pull off as well. So if the military makes it all the way through, it ends up at the box at the other end. You can pick it back up, put it back at the start. You can loop around again. It works, I guess.
Yeah.
So Comfy has biters in behind their walls again with the flamethrowers.
Stu built it in ghosts from scratch? No, he didn't do that. I don't think he did. It was too big, right?
It was way too big.
I wasn't there. I wasn't a first-hand witness. But it seemed to me like if I had to look at it and guess, it was a blueprint.
We're up to 18,000 threat.
God dang.
Yeah.
78. They're about to cross 80%. So Psycho Boy, you could be right. You may be right. I may be crazy. This might be the lunatic you're looking for.
Scenario can't handle it? I think the scenario can handle it.
Now look at this. 21 players to 15 players. Yeah, Comfy had blueprints as well. Yeah, that's right. We saw filter inserters in the Ghost, and they had not researched filters yet. Yeah, so blueprints were brought in.
Yeah, actually.
Yep.
Stinson might have a point. So it looks like the attacks have really slowed down. They're only calling in fairly small groups at the same time because I think the server's capped out or the scenario's capped out, one or the other.
Gherkin would. Gherkis may tell us. Can you see the server CPU RAM? How is it performing?
That's why they don't get attacked.
All right, so I just sent a note to the server admin Gurkhas to see maybe get some stats on how the server's doing. Maybe we'll get an update from him.
Okay.
Kawa East. Do you think he changed his name because he said he was going to do the east sides, or Kawa West?
No.
All right, there we go. Colonelwill started laser turret shooting speed 1. Okay, good.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, shooting speed 1's not the one you want. You want damage, but you'll take either or.
Yeah, I support this decision. How is Team Comfy maintaining their threat so much lower than Will?
I'm not sure. Somebody said on Team South they cleaned up nests. That's why they don't get attacks. But
I haven't seen any nest cleanups.
No.
I
haven't
can't
seen
see
any
that.
nest cleanups either. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Comfy, you need to take your fire all the way to the lake. Don't stop it like a screen with short. Just more fire. All the way to the end. Otherwise, the biters are going to come in at the lake side and they're going to eat everything.
Okay.
On top of that, I don't think a player would survive out there. Not without personal laser defense and modular armor won't cut it. So power armor, but nobody has power armor.
The server is looking okay. I don't even know what this picture tells me. Also, this is a foreign language to me.
Can I get a copy of the URL, the picture, and we'll see whether I can diagnose it.
Here, let me send it to you real quick. There's a link. Let's see. You guys can tell me what that is. See?
Root. Hang on. CPU 78%.
Now where you see that?
Right there, CPU percentage 78. Memory usage 2.6.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, my fault. Here.
We're doing fine.
Yeah, CPU 78%, memory 2%, right there. Okay.
Whoa. 1,000 military going south.
Okay.
700 green.
Sorry, missed it.
100 red.
All right, let me message him back. Say, okay, got it. Thanks.
And 210 chemical.
All right, we got it.
Really touch fever.
Yeah, we're doing fine. I agree. We're doing a 20K threat. There we go. How? And how is that saying steady, and how is comfy with similar threat income? Not even has not. I don't think they've broken 6 yet.
They haven't.
Right?
They haven't, and I'm not sure why.
Right. I don't know. There is it bottlenecking somewhere where there's just a ton of biters that cannot get some? Like, what is?
No, they definitely exist, and they're definitely
Oh, look.
moving in.
Okay. Well, I think we just saw it. Look over at the where Lego Nigel is, east side of Will. They've got a wall.
Yeah, they've just added that. I think. It's the player deficit.
I don't know, man. They were on 2K a minute ago, right?
So,
watch it, boys.
2 groups can only be summoned at once, whilst the next ones are called threat income is higher than threat deletion. Yes. Well, we know threat income is higher than threat deletion, but it should be fairly even for both teams. And Will's threat keeps going up.
Look at this biter pack. It is mostly large. There's very few smalls. No small biters in there. Oh, 1 or 2. A couple small spitters, 10% small spitters, but it is all large and medium. It's mostly large. FML, man. The biters are AFK. That says YZ. That's right. This could prove bad. They need to channel these into the right. They need to bring these into the right channels. Otherwise, oh, their oil is eaten. Yeah, see, look, their oil is going to get eaten right here. They did the smart thing and pulled up. They pulled up.
They were trying to move out and claim it, and I think it's far too risky to try and move out.
Well, you gotta do it at some point, and so you gotta make a big push, and have it there immediately, right?
Look, all their oil pipes are backed up currently. What they really actually need is they need a tank. They don't have any. Will's team doesn't have any tanks for oil. Like I would have tanked at least oil by now. Just so it had somewhere to go. Okay, so south is still... They've got a big wall in. They've got some flamers.
I'm such a smart ass. Someone asked where's the server located, and I said upstairs.
And they're using landmines. South is using landmines? That was your smart ass comment, not on the internet?
No, upstairs. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, upstairs is a little bit more. It's also, by the way, confusing. What? Like who would answer? Yeah, on the internet is blatant smartass, but not confusing at all. Upstairs is wait, what? And smartass. Probably this nice guy just has a curious question, and here I am going to be a little shit to him.
So landmines and flamethrowers don't mix.
80%.
Just for the record.
Will crossed 80%. 20k threat. Damn. So
Go
90.
on,
Remember,
Keep
90
pushing,
is
Will.
90 is the next key. Is where we get the behemoth spitters, and then when we cross that, the green flag drops, and the bullshit stops.
No. The next step after that is you go over 100%, where shit really hits the fan.
Yeah. Over 100%, the curve goes crazy, and the biters just get they get insane, such that it's no longer vanilla strength that you're dealing with. You're now dealing with modded strength, and
You're dealing with specialized mutant biters that are slightly overpowered.
Right. They get OP pretty quick. So they wanted to make a beachhead.
Turn it 90 degrees, put it back down, add a pipe. It'll kill off these biters rather than just watching them eat through the walls.
Yep.
There we go. Flamethrower picked up. You can put it back down. Oh, there it's back down. Now one piece of pipe. One piece of pipe.
All right. Well, both teams are doing great. I mean,
piece of pipe. Oh, done.
Oh, landmines! Look at that, landmines.
Yeah, lots of landmines.
Yeah, great. I've seen them. I've
late to the party.
Well, I know I saw them being made, but I hadn't seen them in action yet. Oh, look at there. Yeah, I hadn't looked at the south side. That's great. Look at how many landmines look at how many biters they killed. That was great. That's well done.
Problem is, flamethrowers and landmines don't mix.
Right.
And the flamethrower is going to kill the landmines.
Can you feel the FPS drop? Yeah. And look at Timey. He's doing it. Like he's expanding their reach. Timey and Cow East. Timey.
Yeah, because they got that corner mostly locked in. Not completely.
Yeah.
But they really need to lock that corner in with flamers.
Good job. And they have two oil refineries going. They got a plastic one. They got plastics and a 653 plastics. They got hand fed reds in main base in Comfy, Maine. A lot of folks catching up.
Yeah, there's. I keep seeing players occasionally running on the spot.
Treadmill. Somebody needs to attend to this south. Those big spitters hurt bad, and those flame turrets are getting, just the normal turrets are getting hit.
Yeah, more importantly, the splash damage takes out the pipes.
That's right.
So players need to start running around with pipes on you at all times.
Yep, and lasers. I would say that Comfy needs to swap over to and mix in some lasers. They do have some good power placement. See one of those.
Yeah, that's probably the one thing that Will's got going at the moment. He does have the lasers to back up the flamers in those high critical spots like corners and at that front line.
Yep, I agree.
And he's almost got... No, he's got flamers all the way around. Yeah, he's got flamers all the way around.
Yep. I would try
Will's dug in.
Yeah, I would try and pop that corner out and square that corner off and get some more room, because I may need some real estate to do some more, I was going to say smelting, but everything's tapped. They could probably pull that copper in. I don't know if they need copper, because copper is okay. It's 90. There's a fourth line that's not really running.
Comfy needs to upgrade their oil production, and yeah, we've definitely got problems with players that are catching up backward.
Yep. Both teams crossed 80% now. 80 and 82. Well done, players.
Yep. I think somebody needs to call it. 7 needs to be clocked back to 80%, just so the players can keep up.
Yeah.
And yes, chat, you're right. My PC is not having an issue with any of this. Okay, we're going with the gun turret wall on Comfy's side first. We're not worried about flamethrowers. We're going with gun turret wall. Don't get it. Sure. Okay.
All right. I just sent a message. I sent a message to Gherkin saying, "Hey, maybe sometime soon consider pulling the server back to 80%."
Moving like a snail, having UPS issues. Yeah. What's that? That's electric engines. That's robot frames. That's the next science pack. So Comfy's going up in science packs. They've got the starting thoughts of one at least. What's my update at? Good question. 8? 11? Somewhere there. Yeah, the server's having issues. Biters are not getting rolled in.
Oh.
We've got a threat of 20,000, 6,000. I think the stereo code's having a few issues.
Okay, so we said, all right, Gherkin said we set the server to 90%. See how we do.
There you go.
Seems good. Freaking, who was calling for a draw because of UPS draw? Was that what he was saying? He was saying UPS draw? Or does that mean because of UPS we're just going to call this game a draw? I don't know that that's agreed upon.
I'm not least.
I think we're fine to continue for sure. We got a lot more server bandwidth to push through. Server speed, rather.
It's also whether the players can keep up with the server.
True. Yeah, it's player determined as well.
That's a small attack coming in at Will's North, and it's dead. There is so much fire there, it's dead.
Speedrun rocket launch. You mean you could?
This is the problem. Like, there's biters standing there outside Will's base where they've given up. Half the pack came in and attacked, and the other half is
right.
Stuck thinking about it.
Yep. Look at that. Look at that giant pack in there. Yep. I agree. Ish.
Comfy science checks. So we've got 200.
They never finished the splitter sorter.
800. No, and they started loading coal into chests.
Yep. You have to because the coal's going to be your limiter. You can't really make it into anything. Doesn't take much coal to smelt everything.
Yeah, but they've got coal belts that are going onto grenades that aren't fully fed because there's not enough coal.
Yeah.
That needs to keep running into something rather than running into a chain.
Yeah, I should go F that belt. Send it back.
East and North. Oh wow. Is Will out of coal?
I like the quadruple rocket silo walls.
On Will's side or on Comfy's side?
Both. Well, Comfy's side.
Look, Comfy's side's got a really nice setup. The only thing they really, really, really need to do is they need to take those landmines that they've made and sprinkle them in and around the silo.
Yeah, there's still though. Yeah, they can clear some stuff out and do it, but there is still some coal miners that are pretty important around there. So you can't spread it all around because it does damage buildings.
That's fine if the biters are that close. Blow them up. I'd be sprinkling landmines all through the silo.
I guess landmines don't hurt the silo.
No. Yeah. No, neither do your own grenades. So
yeah, so in between the channels for sure, in between those walls, that is a good place. That's a great place to put landmines. It's all through here.
Belts around the silo, chat says. I agree.
Yeah,
Belts all around the silo.
Yeah. Follows and those Raiders, thank you very much for that host, buddy. This is Biter Battle Challenge number 10, Colonelwill versus Team Comfy. Welcome, guys. Love those emotes. Many people think that emote is a picture of a bot. No, that is a picture of Hafala's and what he looks like in real life.
Hello, Hap. Hello, Theory.
Hey, Terry Place, how you doing?
Yeah, biters are not pathing. That is the current issue.
Yep, biters aren't pathing. So look at the thread up there, guys. So we have one team that is hovering around 64K, and this may do more harm.
No, that's 6,000 compared to 25,000, not 64K.
Sorry, 60.4K to 25K. So what is probably going to hurt the server is all those biters on the field trying to work out their pathing. Like that I could imagine bogging the server down, right?
Well,
you know what we need is that guy, the legend, to go out there and go kill them all.
Build or die.
Build or die. That's right. We need Build or Die to run out there and cut out about 20K worth.
Get our seating on this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's some special spaghetti in Will's. What is that bit there? Okay.
Still throwing 85 and 84, essentially.
Stinson. Tell Clown Stinson would do it better. What would Stinson do better? Get a microphone and come join us and
no.
Shoutcasters?
Be cool. Be cool. No, he's talking about Build or Die. Stinson would field general that shit. Just wreck face. All right, now, second attempt. Look out at Colonelwill's oil outpost. Second attempt. And they got walls and they've already broken through the walls.
Wow, they've got walls.
Yikes.
I don't think they need it. That's the thing. Their oil lines are backed up. I'll fully agree that they have nothing else to do.
Yeah, right. What else are they going to do? What else are they going to do?
They are walled in, short of putting down some more lasers.
Yeah.
And they're adding more power right now.
Right. And that's what I was thinking, Psycho Boys, is now they're farming threat. They're going to try and pull threat down. They can farm threat out there, throw down a bunch more laser turrets, have it just covering it, and basically make it a threat vacuum that you can just pour biters into that with no issues.
South has a few problems. So South has... No, they finally fixed that. So South has got petroleum running again, which means they've got making landmines again.
Look at this.
Oh, they added tanks. They added
walking
tanks.
right past the oil. Don't trigger them. Don't trigger them, or this oil is going to be toast, or at least the pipeline. Look at that. They're walking right past the pipeline.
Yeah.
It's cut off. It's going to cut off. Watch. All those server issues, they're going to... Yep, there they go. It cut. There it is.
Oh, yeah, so Comfy is built in.
FPS.
They have flamers pretty much all the way around.
I think I saw this scene in Braveheart.
Which scene?
I was looking pouring burning oil on people trying to invade a castle.
You're talking about Will's North Side, where there were all the flavors synced
Yep,
up?
that one too. That was on south,
Yeah.
but yeah. 1,000 military just went into from south to north. There you go.
Yeah.
They do delay 86 to 84. Didn't bump it much, but it's hard to bump it at this stage.
It's really hard to bump, but it's pretty much if you need the next level of science.
Kraus, let's congratulate Kraus on staying away from power. Good job.
He's been in charge of lasers instead.
In charge of lasers, yeah.
He's played with the other end of the power.
The laser officer, yeah.
Rothgard, no, I'm going to swap across to Clusteria as soon as the biter battles are finished. It was a 6 a.m. start. We expected 2 hours. It's been 2 1/4, and it's going to keep going for at least another half hour, maybe another hour.
So Kurgan, NL, these are the easy biters. I don't see the green ones. Green ones are coming up in 4% threat. So very soon. So right around 90 exclamation point BB points, and you can see a list of those.
Things are going to get bad.
Yeah. It's this right here. Let's switch over real quick. Right here. So right now we are along. Actually, let me get my mouse in the right. We are right here.
That's doing nothing.
Right before this green, where they start getting the green ones in.
That's going to a box. Comfy has a lot more materials, but they're not using all of it.
That laser, all that power. Are those? Let's look at the lasers. Are they upgraded? Yep, they got some. They got some shooting speed 3 plus some damage. Good.
You've got 2 damage upgrades, I want to say, and 1 or 2.
Guns are upgraded too.
I haven't seen Will put any chemical packs through his labs.
Yeah, see, that's my thought, is to at least have a row in there that where you could do that if you wanted to. He could do the same thing where you just kind of feed that into your military line and just kind of let it wander along the path.
So Comfy is making... No, they need batteries.
Psycho Boy says almost done with the 3rd damage research. Colonelwill's threat hovering at 26K. Petroleum.
Comfy's got cracking at least. But I don't see a battery production.
In Clusterio, a lot of servers have issues with biters in the beginning. Only the west corridor was looking pretty stable. I do need to look in on Clusterio. I'll do some stream on Clusterio tomorrow.
As soon as I'm done here. Handcrafting and purple pots? No. Well, what do you need for purple? Yeah.
Oh, that'd be tough. That's a lot. It's a lot. Clown Town is cool. There we go. Heck yeah. That's right. Thank you. Who's that hero that put that down? Oh, Geeson. Look at Geeson. Good job, Geeson.
Okay. It should have been under the fire. Under the fire. Biters walk over it. Clown Town is cool. On fire. Alright, we've got players from the south attempting to rejoin the map.
Penguin.
Surprisingly, everybody on Will's side has stayed in. Nobody's had to drop out.
Muppet is...
Oh, Muppet's coming now. As I say, that happy jumper just dropped from Will's side.
Biters act strange around cliffs. Well, they should be acting strange around both sides of cliffs too, but they don't seem to. Everything
is mirrored, so it should be identical.
It should be identical, but that is not what we're seeing in the threat. We're seeing some bottlenecking going on Will's side. More science to lab input. Easy yellow red underground belt weaving. Yes, supple kitten, or just move the damn So, yeah, I think. Oh, look, they're doing it. They're going to move him over.
They're going to move it.
They're going to move it over so they can feed blues. Good. I agree with this. Let's move it over 1, and then you can put in some red inserters in, and we're done.
For all that time wasted, literally fit in on the other side, put in some filter inserters to feed backward.
You could do that too. Yeah, run a belt on this side. Right. The right thing to do is do it the speedrunners do and put in at least 2 lanes worth of science feed. Done. One extra belt. Put that in the blueprint. I do that. In my non-speed run games too, just so you have belts.
We're really
belts cheap. What are belts? 3 iron, something like that.
Yeah, no. Well,
2.5.
Not even that.
Yeah.
Like 1 a bit because you get 2 belts per craft. They're super cheap.
Yeah.
Colonelwill sent us fish. So we got both teams spying on the other side to see where they're up to. Basically, we're waiting on behemoths.
Yep. Well, yeah, I agree.
See which team is going to get thumped the worst by behemoths?
They are even. They are dead even on Evo right now. Evolution. And they're just hanging in.
Which team accidentally has a mistake, like a pipe that's not hooked up.
Yes. Yep. That'll happen
Comfy's
too.
got a row of flamers that have no oil. Down, what's that? South.
And Doom and Penguin looks like they have successfully taken that oil. Penguin is back to his nachos, who has stayed there for a long time. 88 to south rounds it up to 80. 88 flasks rounds it up to 87 threat.
I'm waiting on Comfy to trying to get batteries up and running, to get robot frames up and running, to get yellow sites? They could get yellow sites? I need a lot more infrastructure. Or even robots on the field. Yeah,
Just
500 chemical packs there. There's 300.
Oh, Muppet says, you got a save of this map. I just checked, and biters are very screwed up on the north. That's what Muppet did. He jumped out and set up his own server to go check it, see why the threat was so high. And he said, biters are screwed up. North is going on explosives and landmines.
Maybe that's why Will always wants to play north. Maybe he's known about this fault for a while.
His Twitter profile does say he breaks games.
So Comfy's sitting on like 1,200 chemical science packs.
What?
They've now got 2 builds going. One's got 660, and the other one up near their labs has another 830.
Throw in some upgrades, and the rest of them just... Yeah, look, there's 700 right there. Throw it right now. That should be enough. This right here should be enough to get to 90 right now.
Processing it? Processing?
Will may win by technical victory.
Yeah, they're just in a heap. Are we going to send the other stack? Come on.
Military. Jack Asm is going.
Jack's up there.
About to hurt us. Boom. 749. What did that do to it?
1%. 1%.
89.8. They are 0.2% away from 90. That's good.
North doesn't have captured resources. They're slowly running out of resources.
Because Factorio biter groups have been broken varying degrees for a while now. They just get stuck after a while and go idle. You should log this with the devs. I agree. 30K threat. We may need to hit the server down to 80% here in a second if we're not careful. But 90 seems to be doing okay so far.
Will's over 90%. Will's over 90%.
90%. Yeah, will that 90% translate to an actual biter attack that comes in and gets them because of all the stuck biters?
I don't know.
All right, look
It will eventually.
yeah.
When eventually is another question.
Right. Look at Geeson. And there's fire burning up. Okay. Geeson has triggered some threat.
Yeah, he's out there with a SMG.
He's out there with Whizzer, and look. You don't have to outrun the line. You just have to outrun your partner, and Whizzer's down. Oh man.
Geeson, you're a dead man. The biters run faster than you do.
Yeah, and yeah, your machine.
You need that personal flamer.
You just punch that exclamation point BB points the Korot. BB points. It's one command that does everything. It shows you everything. What are they attacking up here?
Both teams are like pretty idleless. There's not a lot going on because there's obviously too many biters wandering around thinking about things. Oh. Nah, that should be okay. You guys got oil again? Nope. Oh, biters have made it through the walls.
South? Yeah, they have.
side.
It's gonna be close. Good. Just throwing down random walls. And Timmy needs to throw down some ammo. Not 200 in one bin. That's dangerous. You're gonna lose it all.
Landmines take time to activate. They're not instant. All those landmines just died. Oh, there's another pack coming in straight away. Walls 1 layer thick. They're gonna go straight through that wall.
Yep. Oh, they got landmines outside. Plus turret. Oh, just blew them all up. See, right there. That's why landmines and turrets don't mix. Because he just threw down a ton of landmines and they were instantly detonated by the flame turret.
Yeah, double walls, guys.
If anybody sees some green biters up top, holler back. I tried tracking all biters in groups and then recreating the groups when they got stuck and still hit issues. Bummer. Okay, so yeah, it's a dev issue then because you won't be able
90%.
to.
Put the other science pack down. At least a few. Yeah, 33,000 threat. That's insane.
That's insane. Yeah.
Alright, so has Comfy done anything about batteries? No. Still. This oil build is making acid, is making batteries. Batteries not outputting anywhere. Batteries need output, guys. Come on. Come on, Cora East. Have the batteries output. Feed them into this build. You can magic up some robot frames.
Who are you and how did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. Oh, man. Leslie Nielsen and Police Squad. Very funny. I think it was Police Squad. These buyers just come in.
Advanced material processing 2 queued railway. Will
burn.
That's purple science. Will's going for purple.
He's gonna. Yeah. There is literally nothing else to do. Yeah. So you need furnaces and you need modules. So you have reds and electric furnaces, modules, and rail.
Yep, and they've got a blueprint down already.
The issue is you need lots of rail. It is 60 per, and that's no joke.
Rail's not exactly expensive.
It's not expensive. I've bottlenecked myself on rail because I didn't produce enough in my speed run. So, that's a big purple build.
South team's arguing about boxing things.
It's
As
from
long as it
Police Squad.
unboxes, it doesn't matter.
Police Squad. I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. All right, I'm looking for green on Will's biters.
Comfy's new bottleneck is red signs. Cannot produce red signs fast enough to keep the labs fed and running. North, jump 40. I'm guessing Bilbo's standing idle, which means he's probably in jumps going from that message. Yeah. Oh, I just had a server lag.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm at 5 FPS, 5 frames.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'll pick up. I just got to zoom in for a minute, and I'll pick up.
Oh, okay.
And done. It's if your FPS goes down, it's not as bad, and your FPS is less than UPS, it's not as bad as if it's flipped.
Yeah.
If it's flipped, you have more issues.
Unfortunately, Will is putting their gun turrets right beside their pipes, and due to the splash,
Yep. Yeah.
that's taking out all the pipes.
Yeah. Look at that.
So they're going to have a couple of plumbers on duty to replace pipes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a behemoth spitter that is just standing there in the fire, quite happy.
Where is that? Where is that? I don't see it.
Oh, he's dead. It was on the east side.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Server needs another, just another notch taken off it.
You gonna go to 80?
Players are having problems keeping up.
Yeah, let's do 80 now. Okay.
I'm fine. I can keep up with.
All right, there we go.
With room to spare, and then some.
Yeah, but we kind of want to make that stuff for the greater good and just kind of get it to where we're all still, it's playable and we have a good contest. So, and 80's doable for everybody. Still doesn't really take away too much from the action of the game and all that. Hey, Lucas just fed a ton. That's a bunch. I didn't get up over 90 for South. That's all they really need, man. I think because Will's biters are stuck. South's biters are not.
Well,
yeah,
they're not coming in hard and fast like they were at the start. So there's definitely problems with biters all around. I think it's just exacerbated on the north side by a lot. I'm still waiting for an attack down here. The very southwestern corner of that iron outpost where Comfy is. There's 4 flamers that have no oil. It's just what's in the flamethrower. I'm waiting for an attack in there because that's just going to roll straight through them. Especially with 90% Evo behemoths. Yep. Oh, Geeser just got taken out by a behemoth.
Where? Oh, where? Oh, Geeson. Wow. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, my goodness. 200 hit points versus 1,500. Oh, my goodness. That sucks. That sucks for red. Yep. And Geeson just said, "Hey, look out!" I saw that deal coming in. 90% for Comfy. It's going to be a little while before they start trickling in, but Comfy now has 90, so we should be seeing it.
That's a bite, a spitter wave. That's a bite, a spitter wave. Comfy's got double, triple flamers and the gun turret wall. It's pretty much dealing with the biters without too much hassle.
Yeah, so we have 91, 92, and 90% threat.
Yeah, a wall breach is death now. If they get through the wall, that's it. There is nothing stopping them. Oh, landmines. Landmines is the only thing that'll slow them down.
Yep, landmines.
Yep, the researchers you want now is you want refined flammables all the way maxed out, explosives maxed out or as high as you can. Lasers in Will's case because he's got them. Will's about to get hit by these behemoth spitters. There's only 2 of them. But they sit in the fire. They don't really mind. It's a little bit warm. It's a little bit toasty. Oh, that gun turret. Oh. Almost.
I'm looking for that behemoth deal. I'm kind of staying zoomed out where we can see and zooming in on the biter attacks, trying to find the
it was dead.
The green ones.
What are they doing? Okay. Will's north wall. No, that's going to die really quick.
Nothing in here. This should be fine. This is nice and channeled. This is a really good setup here because lasers plus...
lasers and fire do wonders.
Right. That's really good. Yep. Oh, here. While you guys are hanging out, while we're waiting for the spitters. Everybody do exclamation point spin in chat.
So we have dropped a few players on Will's team. Geeson's gone out, collected his body, and he's running home. There's towel between his legs. Ooh, Will's oil pipe is no longer back. No. So, Will's oil is slowly dropping from the looks. Between what they're processing...
Let's look at his oil.
And what they're burning... It looks like it's either right on that equilibrium or it's about to start going down.
Yeah, look, their pipes are not... Why not throw... You're right. I mean, why not throw down a tank? Like, tanks are cheap.
Yeah, you throw down a tank early because oil's unlimited.
It's cheap, yeah. And tanks are cheap, man. All right, we got a behemoth biter coming in on the east side of North team.
I see a behemoth spitter, but like they're stopping, and they're stopping right outside the walls.
Yep.
Like all the fire build up that they've got to all pass through. It's the scenario needs some tweaking.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just exclamation point spin, yearn, in-channel currency. You can do it every 10 minutes. Best way to do it.
Okay, come on, behemoth. Do some damage.
Oh.
Do some damage.
Hanging out in the fire, no problem. No problemo. Well, look, they did something smart here. They put those old gun turrets up front so they can take damage.
Yeah, putting them up front so they can soak up some damage is not a bad idea.
And then they can just repair them. Yep, which is what they're doing. They're repairing them.
Repair them, sacrifice them, either or.
Still no
putting ammo in them. They're just.
Yeah, no need to put any ammo in them. There's still no green behemoth on south. Let's look at Will's science build. Did they do it? Yep. No, he still didn't do it.
No, he didn't. Will's death trap corner is just burning everything.
Yeah, run a belt along the this side of it. Put in inserters going the other way and just chest feed it. Easy way to do it. That's what I do.
No, they've manually fed in.
And they're fine. Oh yeah, they are manually feeding that in. Okay, I see them. And they're fine to do. They can just have one inserter staggered on the opposite ends. Be fine.
Yeah, World Check's pushing their wall now, purely basically for the fun of it. Unfortunately, they haven't hooked their new oil into the old oil.
Right.
That'd be the first thing I'd be doing.
Right.
I'd be running a pipe across. I'd be putting a tank where the existing one is.
Tanks are freaking cheap, man. Do it.
And I'd also be putting a pump.
Oh, they got a tank. They got one tank. They got 2 tanks full. But is it tied in with everything? Let me trace the line. They got 2 tanks down. Yes, they are. Okay, all right. They are tied in. Looks like it's going all the way around. It does take a little while to travel. And there's probably some of that, the fluid bouncing from pipe to end. You see, remember the graphic on how Dominic showed us on how fluids travel.
They're not tied in. They're not tied in.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Oh no, not the outpost one. The outpost is not.
No. The 2 tanks you were looking at.
What? Hang on. 2
tanks with 24,000 oil in each. Follow the pipes. You're going to go from 99 oil down to 50 oil.
No, they are tied in. Look. No, right.
West side.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. I got a tank.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that corner. That corner is not tied. You're correct.
That's right.
God dang. And here's it. They think it is tied in. I've done this. Yep. I have done this exact same thing before. And I on that corner, it looks, because there's a drop icon there, visually you go, oh, okay, we're good. But you're right. They're not tied in. Nuts.
Not tied in.
Yeah.
So, I'd be tying that one in. I'd be hooking up new oil, pumping it back to existing base.
Yep. Both end. Yes, you're correct. Good eye, man. I missed that. I did that in a speed run where that corner to me looked tied in because of the icon, but you're right, it is not.
Okay, we need more packs, right? We need somebody to go over 100%. Come on.
Oh, 3 behemoth spiders coming in. 4 another spitter up there. Okay.
Oh, Will's forward base is
Oh, look! It looks like one of the biters just poured in. The biter packs just spilled over. Oh my goodness! Here we go. 94 to 91. They need to trigger that at their time, at a time of their choosing. Veldak and Doom are over there on that side, but 2.
Oh,
2 biters.
Got's gone.
Yeah, 2 flame turrets is not going to make it. They need to start repairing that right now, or adding more of them.
No, the biter pack's given up. They got confused.
And 2 pumps aren't working, right? Right, Deadeye?
Oh, ghost fire, the best type. Yep, that'll hold them off.
Ghost pumps? What is that a tactic? I don't understand the tactic. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Yikes. They break through that wall. It's bad news. That biter's going to go.
No,
60 damage.
They're just confused. That's the problem. They're getting confused.
And they are idle. Look at that. There's your issue on a micro level. There's your issue of why Will has 38, 39, almost 40k threat. Look at this. This is what happens. It's drawing out more fuel. I mean, yeah, but that could easily be solved. Oh, they did. Somebody fixed it. Someone's listening to us. They fixed it. Let me see. It is fixed. So the tanks are tied in. Yeah, tanks immediately down to 16k. Okay.
It's stream sniping.
It's okay. Oh, they're in past the wall somehow.
They're
dead.
in the wall. Not past the wall, they're in the wall.
They're in the wall. That's right. Yeah, it is a cliff issue, Stilly Gold. You're right.
Will pipe check, it's fine. It's back up to like 70 last I looked.
Yeah, and the tanks are down, which means it's pulling down.
It is still going down, just for the record.
Right.
It is still going down. They are pulling out faster than they're putting in.
Any greens on... Oh, greens. First greens are coming into south. Also.
That's right. They got fire, they got gun turrets, they got landmines to deal with. They're dead.
Yep, and they got 5. Oh, yeah, look, those landmines hurt those behemoth biters and stun them.
More importantly, they stun them.
Yes.
That's the big thing.
Good.
They're stunned, they can't walk forward, they take 2 more steps, they're in a wall of fire.
Yep.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, they do bathe in the fire for a little bit.
Yep.
They do take a lot of barbecue.
Okay, we got lasers on the front, on Doom's front. On the on Will's pathing area, they got lasers that they're pulling.
Doom's standing there with a repair pack.
That is the best use of his time. Actually, is to repair what's there. Is not don't shoot. You're not gonna do anything.
Do not walk anywhere near that acid. You're a dead man if you step in it.
Yeah, look, he's at half health. He walked through one spot and he went to half health. Wouldn't be bad to make some armor and, make some of that thick, heavy armor. Grab 50 steel and put a suit on. Would help some. Or throw some modular armor down. Armor down would be bad.
UPS and bucket biter draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grab some fish. Yep. Zalasaur. Also a good suggestion.
A lot of people hitting the UPS limits.
Yep. And look, these biters are just stopped. I don't know if the CPU is dragging on them either. I would probably add 2 more flame turrets aiming north and kind of trying to draw those in, pull some threat down. Hitting a wall north of that lake. Yep. Oh, look. Flamethrower does a bunch of damage. It does. Doom is on it with the wall. Good job.
Okay, so that's modules.
Where Doof was, right?
That's going to batteries.
Doom says, oh no. Oh, you got it. Oh, they're in. They're on the oil. They broke through. Geeson's trying to hit them on their heels, but they have behemoth biters on. Oh, that's dead. Yeah, the behemoth biters are on the oil. That's it.
That's it. And what's worse is they never bothered to pipe the oil. So that tank there, if it gets destroyed, it's gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. Geeson's trying to flame them.
Personal fire.
Personal flamethrower.
2 bits of acid, you're dead.
Oh, Geeson's down. Look at that. He dropped, he dropped all his stuff. Doom's got to get out of there. It's dead. Ah, rats. Okay.
Yeah, Behemoth Biter, 3,000 hit points, standing in fire. Perfectly happy.
No problem. Yep, and look how fast they are. Look how fast those Behemoth Biters are, just racing. And they are repairing. Oh, he's still on fire, but he'll heal up pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole nother pack coming in.
Yeah, no greens though. Green biters with others around him is the death knell. One green biter isolated you could deal with, but if he's got something else taking the hits, it's better. Okay, those guys will get stopped. God dang, that green biter has so many hit points. Look at that, just absorbing all that ammo is gone.
Yep, stay in the fire.
Stay in the fire, no problem. 300. God dang. Pulling all that oil down.
Wall takes no damage from fire, but he took out, what, 2 wall chunks by himself?
Yep, and these oils are now toast because, those medium biters and...
Bilbo's hooking up pipes. He's hooking up pipes.
Where's Bilbo? Oh, yeah, he's pulling it down. He's going to try and pull it down before 24K. Oh, the tank. Tank's going to get eaten up.
Bet you Bilbo's watching.
Geeson's got his body back. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, Geeson. I wish you all the luck in the world. I think you're a dead man again.
Will says parlay. Let's go. Where's Will? All right, Will's coming in. What's up, man?
Hello.
Hey, mate.
I thought I'd come for a chat.
Okay, how you doing?
Yeah. Are we the only people that are thinking that this has reached some sort of bug level where it's just nothing's really happening?
Not really. We just saw your.
I'm waiting for somebody to go over 100%.
Yep, and your one of your wall fronts just got broken through. So I don't know.
That's just Doom messing around.
Right, but I still haven't.
That on the left. He's just bored. He's just messing around on the left. The real walls where Numa and Valdak are.
Right.
He's just messing around with them because they're all glitched out. We're at 40,000 threat and they're not attacking.
Well, parlay with Serini.
Well, I've said twice. I was wondering if you guys could maybe approach them and be like, we'll settle this as, we've pushed the biter battles to its limit and take a save and see if we can work out what they're happening.
Yeah, I'll just say, Serini, can you join my Discord?
Yeah. There'd be no winner, no loser. Both the Evos are identical. The threat is just a joke.
You guys been doing great, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
most of us are just stood here because we can't move.
Yeah.
There's only about 4 of us actually playing now, and we haven't lost a turret in ages. The Doom's messing with them out on the left because you can see them all. They're all glitched up on the cliffs and they just don't attack.
Yeah,
I think somewhere out there must be an enormous part of them just stood there because 40,000 threat.
Confirmed. So Muppet went off and saved it and checked it offline, and he confirmed. And he also cleared the biters, and they still pulled up, and they're still bugged. So
so at 40,000 threat, they should be tearing the base apart. I timed it. I think it was about 2 minutes. Other than Doom messing with them on the left, they didn't right now. Where are they? Not a single biter.
Right.
Anyway,
they're stuck in cliffs.
They're stuck in cliffs. Yeah, look up there.
So, we a long time ago, about 12,000 threat. We never got the big attack.
Yep.
And nothing. It's the number's irrelevant. It's just a joke number now because it's it don't matter.
Right.
They're just.
Yep, I agree.
And we're just going to keep building more turrets. We're building them more than we're losing, and I'm sure the other team are doing the same.
Yeah, the other team may not have that same issue, but if they may get over,
it's 10,000 now and
rising. But they'll get overrun because they may get overrun. It's because you're not getting overrun, right? So it's because most of us are just sat here thinking, well. Yeah, what else do we do here, right? Let's go for purple, so.
Well, we could, but it's a work in progress slowly with the 1 or 2 of us that can move.
Cliffs. Yeah, next time Cliffs off maybe, and Free says, can you clear Cliffs during an active game? I guess if you...
Console commands.
I mean, you could do that, I guess.
Yeah, we could do it in an offline test to see if it fixes the issue or something.
Right, but here's the problem: that say we clear Cliffs, and now, so we clear Cliffs, but then
40,000 threat biters.
40,000 threat kind of unevenly gets Will. If we want to call it, and then do that, then.
No, I say we take a save in case everything goes wrong. We clear the cliffs right now.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that.
I don't think all 40,000 will hit. I think it'll come in dribs and drabs.
Maybe. Okay. So Gurkiz, are you listening to my channel?
Are we calling it?
Potentially if you horribly die, but otherwise no.
I don't see.
If we die, it's called. If we don't die.
No. If we see a giant red wave come in and slowly crash into your base because 40,000 moved at once,
too.
Sure.
If the server can do that much biter movement at once.
Right. Okay, Gurkiz is listening. All right, Gurkiz, let's take a save. Let's take a save of this, and let's see if we can. Is there a console command to remove all cliffs?
Oh yes, there is.
But here's the thing: South defenses
South
kind of
defense
rely on cliffs. Then we should call it. Then we should call it and restart without cliffs. Yeah.
I say 10 minutes south. You got 10 minutes to wall in around where your cliffs are, because there's only a few of them, and then cliffs go.
Yeah. Well, hang on, Gurkhas. Hang on. Give it a second.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely interesting. We've definitely found some new problem here.
Right. All right. So. Okay, so here's my thought is that because you use cliffs to you do use cliffs to do defenses, it is a valid strategy. And I'm in Freeze's camp to say let's call the game now, and let's clear the cliffs for science. Right. So if I can get confirmation from Serenial, then Serenial is an actual person also. Then if we can get confirmation from Serena that that's an okay thing, this game is we just call the game a draw because it's broke, and then we're going to clear the cliffs because of science reasons.
Yeah, see if it changes the game.
Did you hear my proposal just now? Who's Bilbo dying?
Yeah, their team just said it. Threat means how many biters have spawned but did not arrive yet. Well, where are they all then? We've been waiting for them since we were at 12,000.
Right.
They're not arriving.
Yeah, and I think that is also contributing to the slow server. So.
Yeah, because they're all going to recheck their path every whatever take to try and see if the cliff has gone away or whatever's stopping them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, if Themey fixes up that one corner, I think that's the only spot they rely on. Cliffs for defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is lakes.
Oh, join the Discord. In voice. Shout. Okay, shout. Who is comfy leader, if not Serini?
I thought they were democracy.
Who is comfy leader? Shout. I'm gonna say shout. I need a rep. One person.
One person to speak for the collective.
I need one. I don't want to deal with I don't want votes. I want one guy. I want one guy.
If you go high enough, you always find one guy.
One guy. All right, I want one guy. If that's Mew Mew or if that's Serini, I don't know. I want one guy. I'm gonna ask. What do you ask? I want one guy.
I got to vote on it.
Chat has.
Well, do what you got to do. Vote on one guy, and then yeah.
Stevie's already volunteered.
Thymie. We're all family here. Okay. We're all family here. No hierarchy. That's bullshit. you need a hard ass. You need a hard ass ruler, and that's how Will's team functions. Look at that, and look at how much success he's had. He calls him a labor camp.
Forced labor.
You need one hard ass. Or is that Mew Mew? Might be Mew Mew. I don't know. Who runs the damn server?
Just run the command.
Just run the command. Okay. Interns. Right. Okay.
Mew just wants to see the chaos.
Yeah. I volunteer. All right. So, we're going to call this game a draw because it's pretty clearly broke.
Yeah. They're attacking me in the north. They're attacking in the north. Look at them. They're just froze.
Yep. We're then going to run a command to remove all cliffs. How is it broken? You shut your...
Look at it.
Look. Well, cliffs.
I'm picking them off one at a time.
And see what happens for
50,000
science.
threat hype.
Yeah. Biter stuck. Yep. But Comfy was not complaining. It's like kid gets head start. Nope. No. No, bozo.
Look, when my team went up against Will's, we got to about 10,000 threat.
Yeah.
Will pretty much lost at that stage.
Good job.
And we called it because it was going to drag on.
Good job.
But the thing is, I don't see this ending one way or the other. That's the problem here. How long are we going to sit here?
Yeah.
As I barbecue one bite at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it'll eventually will end.
But
because eventually,
no bozo.
Like,
Both teams did well.
Rockets and everything else.
JP,
Right? I'm going to end up with an Evo of 200%.
Yeah, something's happening north. Did Cliffs?
But still only one bite at a time. Sorry, Clinton.
Right, but they're say north team is also able to.
The cliffs in this one are really bad.
Yeah, also able to make more turrets. Than more turrets than they are losing, etc. Also, North team is able to make more turrets than they're losing, etc. So
Chet's got a good point. If we're going to run commands, can we get all cliffs gone, all trees gone?
Trees? Yeah, I guess so. I kind of agree, trees.
We should probably do one at a time, though, to see, and then we can determine which one it was.
Yeah.
You do cliffs if there's no effect, and then do trees and see if that has an effect.
We took.
Look, it'll be the cliffs, but trees doesn't hurt. Just get rid of both in one hit.
Yeah, I agree. We took a save offline, cleared biters, and they still bunched up, which is why threat is 40k plus. We're fair against the biters, pathing problem. Well, what about the thing is, I mean, and they still bunch up, which is why threat is 40k plus. Likely continuing, likely, no. Okay, because the biters are bunching up, the conclusion will just be a lag out more, most likely, rather than a base crush. Shout. Will just keep either losing players to lag or slowing the server down to unplayed.
Right. Every time we it's just ratcheting the server down a notch and another notch and another notch as more and more biters that get stuck out there.
Server is already at 80%.
Let's admit it, Will. It's you can't deal with UPS being slower than 60.
Run the command now to see.
I mean, they've lost 5 players, I think.
Good job, Comfy.
No, they've one to lag.
Good job.
You've lost at least 2 total.
No,
run the command now to see.
One left because he had to go. That was pre-military build, pre-flamer turrets. He had to
make a save first.
I lost corrupt to lag.
Yeah, make a save first. Yeah, let's call. Let's call. I think you're right. We're just going to keep losing.
Cliffs are gone.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Give it a minute and see if there's any change in behavior.
Yep.
I would have thought if they'd all started moving all of a sudden, we would have probably felt it in the server.
Right. Yeah, this is that original state we've been sitting around. Kill all biters and start them again. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah?
Yeah? Anybody disagree?
Should we just give it a minute and see if there is a change in
Yeah, let's give it a minute. Shout. Give it a minute before any more commands. Give it a minute before any more commands. Let's see how we're doing.
No, I think Comfy disagrees. I think that they'd really like to see command to kill all biters run right about now.
Well, breach, I guess.
Is there?
Is there? They got landmines. Okay. Was there a cliff right here?
No, it was just luck of the draw.
Oh, this works. We relate save and run command. No, I think we're done. I think we're done anyway. This was great though. 95% Evo. Almost 100. Well done, man.
99.6.
Yeah.
I really hope Comfy pushes you over the edge, Will.
Yeah. Off to bed. GG to both teams. I agree. But we do want to see.
The limits of the scenario and the servers. And...
Probably reached the limit of the scenario.
Look, at this point, I'd have to call Comfy the winner because they've pushed Will higher. And they have more resources.
Kind of agree.
Tapped out everything.
Kind of agree. If we had to declare a spiritual winner, probably Comfy. Because Evo is higher.
And they probably still have 1,000 packs sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah. Why do I keep opening the player list? Is because I have the Discord overlay there, and it's harder for me to see Will's Evo. Except it's spiritual winner. We call it the spiritual winner just because. And look at that, they just thread right through that power line in the winners. Honestly, draw is fine. Play again for a real match. Officially a draw. You could say. Oh, okay. Look at North. Look at North.
Yeah, that flavor's gone. Oh, maybe not.
Look at North, Will.
Whereabouts? Oh, North.
Server was fine.
Server's fine at 48 UPS.
99.9. No, the server's fine the whole time. It's actually the players.
Yeah, players.
The server's running loops around you guys.
Yeah, all the questions to Mew. The amount of lag. Yep, there is an amount of lag. Let me zoom in and FPS at 4. UPS dropping. Here we go.
Time usage is... Oh, I'm finally up to 15.
Yep.
15 time usage.
You're coming.
Will's defenses are falling. Yeah, your fire and your lasers aren't holding him back, Will. Still a small problem.
And there's 3 dudes. There's 4 dudes there, crammed into that corner too.
Yeah, but there's an attack on the other side, which is bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Well.
That's over 100%.
Will's top right. So
I still look at them all just stuck there.
Yeah,
Evo over 100%.
They are still pretty stuck, and
yeah.
Evo is still a 50K. It went down a little bit, but yeah.
It's so difficult to tell now, isn't it? Because it's so inflated.
Right. Yeah, so I would say the removal of Cliff at least fixed some biters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's released some of that. Because there's a bigger wave than we've seen so far.
And here's the other thing.
Attacks.
Is that something else that will probably affect pathing is water. And you probably won't you probably can't do something about water because you probably don't want to do something about water, right?
No,
because
I don't think any of the lakes would be big enough that they actually interfere with the pathing.
What was turned down, I believe, in the frequency or the area or whatever.
Which I think this is a great map for water and oil and doing all that sort of stuff. That's good. Yeah, maybe trees will be next. We'll just give it a minute, Deadeye, and then water shouldn't be a problem. Right, at this level.
There's not that many trees out there, though, is it? It's mostly desert.
Yeah. I mean, maybe right in here.
A few on the left.
Yeah.
Just above that extra oil spot, but other than that, it's all desert.
Got a stop match. Yeah.
It was in a big way the cliffs were holding them back.
Shout.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, good point. Northeast section held fine.
Agree. Referee stoppage. Yeah, it was going down a lagged path rather than
Yeah,
a path to a winner.
Because I think before I came over to speak to you guys, we hadn't interfered with our main wall for like 10 minutes. It was just sat there watching them attack one by one. We'd have been sat here all night.
Yep. We're going down a lagged path rather than a path to a winner. So. All right. Well, we can hang out here and watch it or whatever. We can watch leg. If you lag out, you forfeit.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, CPU is your key to victory, which is true in other games too, like Overwatch. You know, better computer means you can move and execute sharper, right? Team Fortress, less lag, better resolution.
Stints has got a good point. We should send a save file onto the devs and see if there's anything they can do at their end.
That's a good point. Yeah.
To see if there is some issue that people could look at. And I know Muppet had the save file, and I know Muppet has probably the best way to contact the devs directly. Any chance you could ship that along?
Yeah, I'll see. He'd probably be the guy to look at it and be like, well, he likes saves only where something is extreme, and one particular thing is taken to the max. Like when I set a continent on forest fire, he found a bug with trees on fire, and it was a UPS drain.
Right.
I'm not allowed to set continents on fire anymore.
Well, all right. Well, good job, Will. Any other things to say? Like I think you guys started off with a bigger build and more ambitious. Just saying that you're going to take biters. Take biters earlier. Yeah, thanks, Muppet.
Yeah, they were a lot better than we'd anticipated.
Yeah, it's good.
Really surprised it was.
And they had fewer players the entire game, except for one part where you were 20-20, but then all the other time they had less players. They had fewer players, so it's good. They did their team performed very, very well. So.
Yep. They'll have to take on Redmew next. Comfy versus Redmew. That'll be a big brawl.
Yeah. Yeah, look, threat is down to 46 now. 46K.
Yeah, it's working now, isn't it?
It's working.
Yeah.
So, there's the big reveal. Oh, no, it wasn't a reveal. Oh! Can we see
That's what I was looking for.
bunch of biters idle?
So there's not that many bunched up.
Right.
There's obviously some stuck in the actual spawners themselves that are...
Which is even more worrying then, because that's why is the threat not attacking?
Right.
If they don't exist, where are they? Or is it the threat just becomes a meaningless, arbitrary number that just keeps going up and up and up?
Well, you have some stuck in your spawners doing a whole lot of nothing.
Oh, there's a big group directly north, just...
Oh, yeah, no. They have... You've also got the big bunches doing, sitting there waiting to come in.
Oh, yeah, look out. Look at upper northwest, that the one that somebody tagged. Mm-hmm. That one is...
Do you reckon there was a cliff there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, look, there was a cliff. Yeah, and those are not looking for a path. Those are dead stopped.
Dead stopped, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but on the comfy side, a lot of their spawners are empty of all biters.
Right.
So on the south side, they're still being called in, they're still moving, they're still charging. That's why that's why there's such a difference between two threat numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
But on the flip side now, Comfy's threat is going up, Will's threat is going down.
Mm-hmm. Kind of down. It's 46 up to 47.5 now.
Yeah. It
went from 50 down to 47, so...
Yeah.
Kill all biters command. And that way we get fresh biters. Which should get called.
Well, I'm gonna wrap the podcast on my side, and probably most folks there's a bunch of folks logging out and going to spectator. So I would say you stay in if you want, but this I would say draw. We were on a path to a lagged scenario rather than a rather than a winner, you know. So
we'll look into it, and maybe I might have to have either less cliffs or no cliffs for future battles.
And that may not solve the problem. It may not solve the problem, but it would certainly help to avoid these sorts of issues. And probably we could reach a conclusion before it got to this redonkulous threat, right?
I don't think it. Yeah, I don't. It might not have gotten this far.
Right. All right. Well, Will, well done. Comfy, well done. I would say, yep, I agree. Rematch is definitely in order, and I mean, well done, man. You guys did great. Both teams did great. They had a plan. Got to blue science actually. First time we've seen that. First time I'd seen over 10K or well over 10K on both sides, and another one.
This is not the first to blue science, is it?
That's the first time I've seen blue science go down. Yeah. Unless someone handmade 4 or 5, but that was an actual.
I'm sure we did blue science when we went up against Coyote.
Oh yeah, you're right. You are right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you have some against me?
Yeah, I think so too.
Wasn't particularly big, but might have only been like 8 machines or something. But
yeah, it was tiny, but at least it got there.
It was there. Yeah.
All right.
Because that was a contributing factor. Like, they're blue and we can't hold the defense, so we could stubbornly dig in for the next hour or so. But
resignation. Mm-hmm. All right, great job, teams. All right.
Yeah, it's a good job all around. It was another really interesting match.
Yeah.
I bet you go going crazy at sometimes. I can't call. This is
right. It was close.
Really even.
Like, this is even.
Yep.
Pros and cons to both teams, but
right. All right. Well, let's get some shout-outs. Comfy server is comfy.eu/discord. You can go check them out. That's down in the chat also. Also, competitor, as always, Colonelwill. You can go check him out 6-7 days a week, probably 7.
New playthrough. I was up till 7 a.m. this morning playing Factorio.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's not a good start.
My goodness, he's full time, so make sure you go hit him with a sub and throw him some deals, because that's how he plays Factorio in order to eat. So make sure you support him. And then the last, my partner is always JD Plays. He's a big deal on YouTube. Basically, kind of a big deal. He is the JD that you heard about with the Milo container sent to the coffee stains guy. That's him.
That's me. Yeah.
That's well done. Well done marketing. Thinking with your brain, man. It's great. Doing a good job. So.
I'm getting poison captured on Spectator Island, and Will's defenses are falling.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap up my side. Thanks for joining us. You guys are awesome. Appreciate your time and appreciate you hanging out with me, JD. Good job.
That's all right, man. It's a bunch of fun. I look forward to these battle battles every time, even if they require getting up at 5 a.m. to be here. It's worth it every time.
Spartan. He's totally Spartan. All right. See you guys.
See you, mate.
All right, guys. Thanks for being here. My link's down in the chat. You can watch me live 5-6 days a week. Clowntown.tv or Twitch.tv/Clowntown. Also, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. And my Patreon link is down there. Again, there's no ads in this video, but consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon supporters, I'm actually treating Patreon like a journalist job, and I write articles, one article a week and then 1 article a month. For the non-subscribers, you'll see those come out, but I'm actually treating it like a real journalism job. So I'm writing stuff that doesn't belong on my Enough About You show, doesn't belong on my Twitch show. Also, my Twitter and Discord links are available in chat as well. Good job to everyone involved. Another great match, and all in all, another great community. It seems like reasonable. No one's talking trash and being unreasonable, all that business. So thanks for all the follows and the subs and all that stuff for those of you here live. And again, thanks for being here. Thanks for hitting like and subscribe on this video, and we'll see you next time.